recording.
Excellent.
That's what I was going to do. Turn that off. So, Poe, did you go back and watch the Realm Reborn trailer after I told you about it?
No, I didn't.
I highly recommend watching it, especially if you find the one that has lyrics after that particular scene.
Mm-hmm. I just gotta result this swing.
Fenrir. He's sniffing,
What's he doing?
peeing on the carpet.
Oh, Fen, no! Fen, no!
Great. Thanks. Alright, I'll take care of that real quick and then we'll start.
I think he was interrupted.
Yeah. He strangely responded to Fen, no.
Yes, go outside.
Oh boy. I just saw your tail picture in there.
It's a good thing Jess wasn't my secret Santa. Just get a random gift or present delivered. It's like, you can't refuse it. It's a present.
Makes me think Sailor Moon.
Yep, I could hear that.
Well, considering this plays while you're fighting the moon goddess, makes sense. I might have you.
You okay, man?
No, that fucking hurt. God damn it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Were you expecting anybody else in person?
I don't know, Eric's always a mystery. So, not sure. I thought John was coming this week, but he said he's on a call. That hurt. Doesn't feel broken though.
That's good.
Wine is good. Thanks.
You're right.
I just kicked the ottoman. Or is that an ottoman?
Oh.
Would that count as an ottoman?
I think.
It's bigger than the ottomans I'm used to. Yeah, it's I kicked the wooden leg of an ottoman while I was trying to get behind the computer. That was
Oh
fun.
no. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
You need
Okay.
some ice?
My sincerest apologies to your toes.
It's actually.
You gotta get some house slippers.
Mine that's up.
So Will is in the chat, but not in the Discord. What happened?
Will's in the chat, but not the Discord.
Or is Will?
Will's here.
Oh,
He's here.
wait, which is the recording one?
Shame on you.
The Beholder.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
Now it
Sorry, it was just it was a prophecy. It wasn't an observation.
All right. What happened?
Nope, I just need one more die.
Okay. All right. My foot feels cold. So let's get started. Last time. Yeah, well, music's fine. The last time you set out from Kugane, finally, heading out towards Koshu, towards the Daimyo's stronghold, which I didn't give a name to yet, did I?
Nope.
You just head for Daimyo, the clan leader Uematsu. And there was some inter-party drama going on. Deus is not too happy with Kevin. Kevin's giving cold shoulder and passive aggressiveness towards Sherbin. Sherbin's giving him the mom stare and just dressing him down, which is great. Love it. Yeah, what did I miss? It seems like most of what happened last session.
And Deus ran off.
Well, Deus ran off at the end, right? And you spoke with, most of you spoke with Xenos and Kosetsu. Fuck, that's what I was going to do. I knew I forgot something. I was going to listen to Xenos and Kosetsu voice lines for 30 minutes before this so I could get their voice. But I forgot. Oh well. That's what I was forgetting. I told you I was like, oh, I heard a song that would be great for it. Nope, it was thinking about that. That's what it was. Yeah. Anyway, so that is where we'll pick up with Deus having just run off.
10? Is that how you would read that?
No, it's 100. That's 10. So
Yeah,
the 0
it's a
on
10,
both
10,
would be
then
100.
0.
Yeah. If you had 0 on both, it'd be 100. Okay. What?
No, nothing.
Why are you smiling?
No, I'm just wondering what Jimmy's doing with percentile dice. Is it like Schrodinger's death
He
save?
looks
or-
their D10s.
What?
D10s?
Well-
For Infantia.
Oh, okay, I see.
Did you say Cachexia?
Infantia, the shotgun. It
Gotcha.
uses 2D10.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just had the PTSD.
Why?
Cachexia is one of the mechanics in the Savage raids. Well, so number 2 out of 4 that we were doing for this tier of raids. There's always 4 in the tier, and it had a mechanic, 2 separate mechanics, both named Cachexia, and they did different things depending on when they happened in the fight. And that move, that's the party killer. That is the move that knocks everybody out.
If you don't stop it.
Huh?
If you don't. Do you have the
You
burst
can't
through
stop
it?
it.
Or?
You have to dance it. It's like, okay, you need to stand here. Okay, now if you have this particular time left on your countdown, you need to run into the middle and you have to be the closest to the boss. Okay, as soon as that happens, run out. The next person has to run it. And everybody does that. It's like once everyone's done that successfully, okay, now everybody has to change the side they're on or else they die.
Oh,
it's
nice.
it's fucking great. When it works, it's beautiful. I love Savage fights because it's like a dance and it just looks gorgeous when you do it right. But yeah, that particular one we were stuck on for like a month.
Oh.
So yeah, you said Infantia, I heard Cachexia.
Call that a trauma response.
If you want, I'll share the video of what it looks like later. So you have an idea
I
of what I'm
did.
talking about. What was that?
Poe saw it.
No, you didn't. You didn't see Cachexia. You saw us in the third fight, or Cachexia was from the second one.
He didn't. I know he saw us when we finally downed 7, but I could have sworn he was with us when we were going through 6.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You only watched one Savage fight with us, right?
Yeah, I saw a lot of dancing around, so
You,
I wasn't
only saw the
keeping
tree.
track. Yeah, I wasn't keeping track of the actual names at the time.
Oh, okay.
So
Never
we're on
mind.
the second out of 3 tiers, so the third fight is 7. That's what we're referring to. Anyway. Will you let the dogs in, please? They're right by the door. Fenrir is gonna go right for the beef on my feet. My bad.
Hello.
Distraction.
Okay. So, yep, there it is. No, not for you.
It's what's for dinner.
Well played.
You are foot suspended.
How's the new one?
What'd you do?
Just pick them up with my feet.
Oh.
Yeah, they smell real good.
Okay. So, Deus just rode off.
And Kevin following.
Yeah,
After.
which is why I'm surprised he's not online yet, because it's kind of important for this, I think. Oh well.
Did he say he was gonna be here?
Yeah, he said it'd be about 15 minutes. You smell.
John, hurry up. He probably has the chat muted.
Okay, what are we doing?
Well, I'm writing.
Oh yeah, you're
I think
here.
everybody else is jabber on for like a minute.
Sherbin's gonna trot after Deus, the direction she thinks she saw her in.
Okay, Deus, you went off at a gallop, right? Basically. Okay.
Still in the direction of the keep, right?
Yeah, I'm heading where we're supposed to be going. I'm trying to get there so we can get done with all the...
So Deus, following the road, you notice that the road becomes more like a groove in the ground as the road widens a little bit, but walls raise up on the side as you're riding down kind of into a canyon situation.
Oh, okay.
And anyone who's following can see that, and Deus is off at a run. It's Chocobo at least. Her Chocobo at least.
Oh, that's true. I'm not running myself.
Yeah.
Be able to keep an eye on her, sort of like the parent that's watching a toddler storm off in the store.
Okay. Anyone else?
I am going to go forward and try to catch up, actually.
Okay.
Follow them, but behind them, not like trying to be the first to catch up to Deus.
Same.
Okay. Oh, good timing.
That's a big guy.
So Deus rode off. Ahead, Kevin. I'm asking everybody what they're doing.
Got it.
So what are you doing?
I'm trying to think what Kevin would do. I've been thinking about it back and forth. It's really tough. Let me just talk you through Kevin's thought process. Or my thought process on Kevin. Maybe the group can help me decide. So Kevin, well, he cares about Deus. It's like a family member. But, like, if a family member, like, hurt... like, say I was a QAnon, like, in real life, right? And, like, I heard a family member and they were being mean. Like, would I care? Like, I care about family values, but also, I'm a crazy Republican. I think I'm always right, so...
You only care about family values as long as they serve you.
Right,
So if it's not helping you, then you don't give a shit.
I don't know if that's 100% Kevin, so I've been really conflicted.
I could see
Kevin's
Kevin
going to
trying to convince Deus that Sherbin was mistaken.
Yeah, Kevin's gonna get on the horse and try to ride after Sherbin.
Your Chocobo? You're getting
sorry.
off of your Chocobo to try to run after Deus, who's off at a sprint on her Chocobo?
Right, so no, I'm gonna ride the Chocobo. Remember, I'm getting out of the hole that someone so nicely put me in.
I heard him say horse.
Someone.
Did anyone else hear horse?
I said horse.
Okay.
I'm getting out of the hole, onto the Chocobo, and then trying to chase after Deus.
Okay. Sounds good. Deus, as the canyon becomes a little bit deeper, you realize that the sounds around you, like the open air, you're not really hearing as much. It's like the wind is blowing above rather than hitting you where you are. You just hear the sound of your own heartbeat and your Chocobo's feet hitting the ground as you go along. And suddenly it begins echoing as the walls of the canyon rise up around you and are high enough that now you're just basically hearing just that. Roland, wait, actually, what's your passive perception?
Oh, 10.
10. Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
We're following.
The whole group is following at varying paces.
I didn't know if anybody was doing anything different. So all of you at this point have started to enter the canyon area. I'm assuming all of you were going at a sprint to try to catch up with Deus. Is that correct, or was anyone hanging back?
It was Sherbin and Sid were catching up.
Yes, but was anybody else like not trying to catch up as fast? Like you're just hanging back?
Soul would want to keep them, in sight, but he's not trying to like get there at the exact same time.
Sure,
as them, so hanging back a little bit, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Same.
And Kevin, are you going off at a sprint? Did you say, or are you just going in that direction?
No, I'm going that direction at a chocobo sprint.
Okay, got it.
Push the chocobo to get there faster because I'm trying to catch up to Deus.
Sure. Those of you who are further behind, I would say that you're. If Deus were to stop, it would take you 12 to 18 seconds to reach her at the speed or at the distance that she's at you. Okay.
Oddly specific in terms of 6 seconds, don't you think?
I'm trying to put it in terms of combat so you have an idea of how far away she is.
Why would we need to know that? We're just having a...
I'm just using an example!
I love how grown-up Jess is now at D&D. She gets it now. When you say these things, we hear different things, Daz.
There. That's fine. That's fine. I don't even recognize... Sometimes you pick up on something I don't even realize I'm saying. Yes.
How tall does the canyon get?
They eventually get to be about 12 feet tall, 12 tall or so.
Okay.
And once I get to the canyon...
You're right on top.
Yeah.
Once I get to the canyon, I'm going to start yelling out, Deus, come on, DX, slow down!
You can actually hear Kevin echoing through the canyon, and he feels like he's a lot closer than he actually is.
Well, I keep riding hard.
Okay.
Hey, Deus! Come on, Deus!
Well done. All right, enough of that, though. It's going to drive me nuts. Okay, Millie, since you're riding on top, you actually have... What's your passive perception?
14.
14. That's enough. You see, on either side of the canyon, are a pair of tigers. And they are, as quietly as possible, kind of just keeping pace with Deus right now. But they're staying out of sight, and they're on top of the cliffs right in that direction. And you see them, they're very clearly moving in the direction that Deus is.
So then we have...
Assign it to them.
We have Deus
all in front.
At the front. Kevin being the next closest. Or would it be Sid and Sherbin?
Kevin, Sid, and Sherbin, I think. Or actually, Kevin's behind Sid and Sherbin. I think he left after they did. Because he had to climb out of the hole.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I had to get out of the hole.
The Deus, Sid, Sherbin-ish, then Kevin, and then the rest.
Yeah, more or less. And you on top.
Millie will just shoot a shot with her rifle in front of the tigers.
Okay. Okay. All of you hear a very loud gunshot from Infantia.
The rifle, just for the range.
What's the name of the rifle?
Nut Blaster.
Nut Blaster. I got him confused. But what's your reaction to hearing a gunshot?
Well, my reaction is I'm going to stop and turn around.
Okay. So
get a face full of tigers.
Probably sprint to catch up with the kids now.
What was that?
I said Kenji's probably going to sprint on his chocobo to catch up with the kids now.
Okay. So you turn around, you see everybody coming after you. Sid and Sherbin first, Kevin close behind him, and then everybody's at a sprint. And you see Millie just holding up her rifle, and you see a little, very minute trail of smoke coming out of it. Millie, you see the tigers have kind of scattered.
Away?
Away. And you sighted them in the grove.
Millie, I'm not mad at DX. You don't gotta kill her.
You're pretty far away. I'm not sure if they'd see your...
No. Then she'll just use minor illusion.
I'm leaving.
Oh, shit.
Double shit.
I just go and put this away, and I see... I'm like, wait, that blood's not leaking out. No, that's coming from me.
Damn.
I'm fine.
Toenail or just
No,
like cut?
right there.
Well, then Millie would cast minor illusion to make a 5-foot picture of a tiger just like suspended over the ravine for everyone to see.
Dude, Kevin's gonna plunge at the tiger. Is it above? Is it more than 15 feet away?
Yeah, you can't see them.
Yeah, they bolted when I shot.
No. Plunge at the image of the tiger.
Oh. Probably well, if you were going at a sprint, Millie was up top, and she slowed down to fire her gun, so I would say it's too far away.
Okay, thank God.
Well, and you'd also see Millie. She'd be like leaning over the ravine, like pointing at the illusion.
Which Kevin would interpret there's a dangerous tiger you just shot at, and it's floating in midair, some magical tiger that needs to be killed.
Alright.
Flying thunder god, tiger.
I was making sure there's no blood on the floor. Okay. For the moment, it looks like you're not being stalked. Gunfire seems to scare tigers. Who would have thought?
We'll all regroup with everyone else.
Okay.
Listen,
Tigers.
I think it's pretty clear that running off is probably not the best course of action right now. We got to stick together.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Professor. Sometimes when Kevin starts talking stupid, I have to get away, you know?
Fair.
You could have just said when Kevin starts talking.
I know, but I was trying to elaborate for some of the new joins.
DX, I wasn't talking stupid. I was talking from my heart. I mean, I still don't really understand what's going on. I thought I explained the act of sexual relations in the way, you know, my parents described me. You know, like I said, that the owls and the bears.
Okay, well, I appreciate what you were trying to do, Kevin. I just didn't receive the message that well. I'm sorry.
No, I get you're mad at something. I just don't really understand what. But we can figure it out. DX, you're my best friend. We figured everything out together.
Yeah, you're right. You're just gonna take some time, I think.
I mean, take as much time as you need. I'm here if you need something. I'm sorry Millie shot at you. I don't think that was right.
I know, I thought she was a better aim than that, but we'll have to work on that too.
You guys good?
Okay.
Kevin will kind of look back and give like half daggers at Sherwin.
Half daggers. Is she staring back? Just the blade part.
Absolutely.
All right, here's
Shake
the
off
deal.
That's my fault.
Kevin, this isn't the time for this. We got a lot of things to worry about here, and the only way we're going to get through them is if we stick together. And fighting amongst ourselves isn't going to help right now.
He jumped up to play and hit his head on the bar. Poor buddy.
I agree. Fighting amongst yourselves aren't good, but I mean, look, the whole group was fighting each other like not even a day ago. Just fighting each other.
That was sparring, Kevin. This is... That was... Okay. Completely different, but not something we need to get into right now. The fact of the matter is, we're dealing with something that could be very dangerous, and if any of us are distracted, it could really jeopardize what we're trying to do here. So whatever we have to deal with, we could deal with when we get back, and we're safe.
All right, yeah, no, I agree, Professor. That's right. I mean, As long as we just don't go spin and talk, making people think they're crazy and angry at Kevin, I think we're fine. We can move
I
on.
agree with the professor, but are any of us ever really safe? I used to think we were safe, but that was yesterday.
The Harry drinking game. Take a shot whenever he says yesterday or any variation thereof.
Yeah.
Doesn't count if I'm playing Harry.
If anything, it's not as many Harry or yesterdays as Harry would say.
That's fair.
Oh, this over the sink just in case.
Because you dropped it? Yeah. Smart idea. Okay. So, you are currently on a canyon trail that appears to be leading towards your destination, among other places that it leads. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Continuing along through this canyon, eventually it begins to move back upwards. You're no longer in the canyon. It lets out into a little bit more spacious area. The tree line has receded. I was going to make a joke about someone's hair, but everyone really has hair around here. Yeah.
Somewhere
Receding
around
like
there.
Genbu's hairline.
There you go. Receding
Because he's the oldest.
And then you can see on front of you, there's a signpost in front of you, or coming up, kind of like a mile marker or a mile marker.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I lost immersion, but you brought me right back.
Thank you. Just when I think I'm out, they bring me back in. Pull me back in. Sorry. Whatever.
Hey, Professor, you see that sign up there? Does that say the town center is just close by? One of those mall markers, right?
Well, let's see what it has to say.
Okay. As you ride up, you see it's pointing in various directions. One is pointing off to the city of Calm. It's a fishing village for those who are in the know. Kenji would know that. And then there's one that appears to be relatively new, and it painted over what was originally there, which is now illegible. But the new writing, which I say fresh, but it's like probably a year or two old, but it's definitely fresher than the other things that you see on the sign. It says Ophiotaurus Castle.
I'll spell that.
Ophiotaurus.
Tauros?
Yes, Ophiotaurus.
Castle.
Do I know anything about this castle?
Yes, that is Daimyo Uematsu's stronghold.
Hey, there we are. Look at that. We made great time.
Uematsu?
Yeah, are you writing this week?
No.
Who's writing this week? Is it Days?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess since Eric's not here, right?
He will be here later, but
Yeah.
Why can't you pin posts?
Which way are we supposed to go?
Oh, he's featured.
I would imagine towards the castle.
Yeah, since Eric's not here.
Good
Which way is that
imagination.
one?
Sorry, what'd you say, John? I didn't hear.
Oh, which way is the castle?
East.
oh, it's to the north from where you are. I didn't know you were asking
Their
me.
castle.
No, I was asking.
Their castle.
Yeah.
Why are you talking like that?
I thought you wanted to.
Thank you.
Anything we should be particularly aware of, Professor?
This isn't my area of expertise, Kevin. I don't know my way around here. This would be Kenji or Sherbin. Might know better than me.
Oh, okay. Hey, Kenji, anything we should be aware of?
Yeah, don't piss off the daimyo in his castle. In other words, let me or Poe or Sherbin do the talking.
Oh, definitely. I think we've heard enough from Sherbin recently. I don't think she needs to be talking much. But I'll let you and Sid do some of the talking. That's fine. I stare us again, half daggers.
You know you're gonna have to work together with her or she'll just refuse to heal you, right?
I promised I would protect her. And nothing has changed, but she's not in my favorite company right now.
Kevin,
in webs of spiders and things like that, and into ears of holes and things like that.
Kevin. In all my years at war, I learned a few valuable lessons. One, never pass up a good drink. Two, never piss off the people who heal you, because there's a fun way to heal and there's a long and painful way to heal.
Everyone knows healers set the pace of the dungeon.
All right. I'm sorry.
Also, for the lot of you, we don't know what's going to happen in this castle. So I'd be very careful about the last thing you say to your friends before we walk in there.
Yeah, I mean, I wish they figured out what the last things they said to my friends were, too. But, regardless, I'm sorry. I can be the bigger man here, okay? I'm sorry, Sherwin.
Daz would have to answer that one.
What was the question?
From Millie to Kenji.
Legal dominion?
As in, does the Shogun's laws supersede the Daimyo's laws, or is it every Daimyo's little castle they have 100% authority within their domain?
So, answer 1, the Shogun supersedes everyone. Answer 2, the Shogun does not impose laws on the lands outside of his direct holdings, except for on his vassals, and as long as they still pay him, and they still obey him when directly ordered, he's fine.
So very much like feudalistic.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is. It's feudal. And resistance is feudal as well. Yes. He didn't like my joke.
Shame.
Never change, Will. Never change.
Except your clothes. That's kind of important.
Yeah. True fact.
Nope, we're never changing.
However, you do know that within their own stronghold, their word is law, and generally the surrounding lands, it's arguable the distance outside of their stronghold that their domain encompasses, but they'll push it as far as they can.
Gotcha. So, but it's a very much like the kind of standard, unless it's a direct order from the king that says A, the daimyo in this instance would have
more or less
final say.
Yeah, they're vassals.
Cool.
You explain that to us?
Yep.
That would have been. You would have had that knowledge, Kenji. So if you wanted to impart that on everyone,
Yeah, I would explain that to y'all.
sure.
All right, that makes sense. The man should have the main decision of what their vassals do, i.e. the leader of a group. So yeah, I think that sounds fine.
Bit of additional knowledge for you, Kenji. You were never in direct open warfare with Uematsu. He never posed a challenge to.
Right.
It's Godo, right? Godo.
Yura. URA.
You're right. My bad. Godo is something else. Yeah. So he never posed a challenge to your clan, and as far as you can tell, most clans just let them do whatever they wanted because they didn't see them as. They didn't see them as anything more than a mosquito.
Right. Annoying, but manageable.
Right.
So, shall we proceed?
How are we going in? Right through the front door? And going in
Yeah, I
legit?
would imagine if we're going to play the part of prospective soldiers, front door would be the best option.
All right.
Okay. It's about another 2 hours of riding at a trot. I'm assuming you're not going full speed the entire way. So, giving your chocobos a bit of a rest, you got about another 2 hours. And at this point, you start to see the grasses around you are a little bit shorter. They are a little bit trimmed. They are definitely stomped upon by boots. Or other footwear, doesn't matter. But it's well trodden. A little ways in from this, as you continue down the path, you come across a big sign, and in big red letters, it says, "Solicitors fuck off."
I like this place.
Yeah?
Well,
Unrelated
fun.
question.
I was to say.
Kugane have geisha?
Yes.
Cool.
What was the question, Kevin?
Oh, Professor, what'd the sign say?
Essentially, it basically said they don't want anybody trying to come in and sell them anything or try to get them to get involved in anything they don't want to be involved in.
Yeah, I guess they shouldn't be stealing things, and we wouldn't have to be involved now, would we?
Fair, I guess, but I don't think we're going in there guns blazing yet.
Professor, I carry a sword.
Millie carries a gun. Deus carries a gun.
Well, tell them not to have their guns blazing. Like I said, I won't be blazing no guns.
Then, great. We'll keep the sword from blazing as well.
Last time I blazed was the last time I remember being happy.
God damn.
We're in our saddles on Chocobo back. You can say we were blazing saddles.
Oh, God. Bye.
If that movie was made today, it would 100% be a Pineapple Express, but Western.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That movie's amazing.
It is. There we go.
I mean, I would imagine a geisha would be welcome inside a fortification full of men, but I wouldn't recommend that path if I were you.
Well, I feel like they should take all sexual orientations, really.
Wow.
That's the most progressive thing Kevin's ever said.
Remember,
Yeah,
the one thing
actually.
he's okay with is gender. He doesn't mind the gays.
Hey, he's starting to get it. Look at him.
All right.
Is there any evidence of more tigers around there, or is it just boots on the...
So at this point, you don't see any tigers. The tigers that would have harried you before seem to have been scared off. What you do see... Yeah. I had stats written up for them and everything. What you do see ahead of you, a distance past this big old sign, is you see... It looks like samurai or other warriors of some type marching in formation on the outskirts of this castle. And you can just begin to see the castle from where you are. But you do see people, it looks like they're patrolling, which is odd for samurai to do. It's not really the kind of behavior that they would follow. So this would immediately look strange to you, Kenji. What it looks like is they borrowed military technique from the Garleans.
Gross.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Yeah. But they are marching in 4x4 formation, and on either side of the road. They most likely have seen you.
Are they marching towards us?
No. They're just... They're marching like in a square pattern, and as you're watching them, they both turn back towards the castle, but at the same speed.
Soul, is that a formation you'd be familiar with?
It seems like a standard Garlean formation, but nothing fancy about it. Seems like they saw it somewhere and trying to repeat it.
Interesting. So now they're cosplaying as Garleans. Now I have seen everything.
Reverse weebs.
Well, the good news is if they're relying on all those team tactics, they probably aren't as good in an individual fight. So, something to look forward to.
Unless they have way more numbers than we think they do.
Let's go.
Seems
find
like
out.
they're on guard for something, so maybe they need more people to join their cause if they're so jumpy and patrolling their lands.
I mean, that's the gambit that's going to get us through the door, right? Or get us dead outside of a fortress.
If I stole something from the Crown Prince, I would want to make sure that it would be found.
Oh, you
Yeah.
like the Crown Prince's friends? Like that? I'm sorry. Good point.
Probably know they're being hunted. Yeah, that could be. Don't think they'd expect this rough and tough lot to be the ones hunting them, though. At least I wouldn't. I watch y'all walk up to my front door, I'd laugh. And then get shot in the face promptly by Millie. I know.
For now, then.
What did you say? You're pressing on? I didn't hear what you said.
I just said we might as well use that to our advantage for now.
My mistake. Okay, gotcha. Now that you are approaching... Okay. So, you get closer and closer to Ophiatoris Castle, as it's called. And
No need.
the more you think about the name of the place, the more it sounds like it was made to be incredibly pretentious. Yes. As you approach the castle, you can see that it's been transformed to from a fortification, a very bare bones, nondescript stronghold, to a gaudy place of show. There's
Japanese Versailles.
Not nearly as good. But, it's basically its 99-cent store version of adornments. Yes.
Store brand Versailles.
Store brand Versailles.
Is Kevin about to come across as Trump?
Oh, I don't know.
Golden toilets. All that
Yeah.
stuff.
It's not necessarily... There is gold adornments along the castle, and you can see them reflecting from the sun as you're approaching. But the biggest thing is gigantic banners all over displaying the name of the castle, in case people didn't know. And also, every single banner has the name Uematsu on it. So, it's a dude that likes the attention.
It says, Madga, make all Doma great again.
This is not considered Doma, but good try.
Does Kenji know how long he's been in charge here?
Kenji, he's been an up-and-comer for over a decade. He's gotten very little ground in that time.
Is he relatively young?
Actually, none of you would know that. And Kenji, you've never had any direct dealings with him, so you wouldn't know either.
Okay. And what's Kugane is the capital city, or just the major city?
That's where the shogunate is. But it is the major city on Hingashi, which is the island, technically island chain that you're on. But nothing comes anywhere near Kugane here.
So Hingashi, is that also the name of the nation?
Hingashi is the... Yeah, I guess nation would be the right word for it.
Like Australia?
Yeah. Well, okay. That would be a continent. But
Well, put another shrimp on the barbie.
But I mean, it's all of the landmass would be considered that.
Yes. Correct. So there's Kugane, and the only thing that comes anywhere close to Kugane is Shirogane, which is entirely residential. So it's like the suburbs of Kugane.
No, then
It's also where my house is.
Is Doma a independent nation then within?
Doma is not on Hingashi.
Oh, okay.
Doma is in Othard. Othard is across the Ruby Sea.
Gotcha. I will make note of that.
And that's where Hien is.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Like, is it like that weird little spot in America that's an independent nation?
Let's pretend Alex is Hingashi. This is the Ruby Sea. Jimmy is Othard.
Othard?
Yes.
What am I?
Garlemald.
Yeah. Corvus.
You would be Corvus is south. You would be the waters north of Blindfrost.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Jess might get that line, but nobody else will, I guarantee it.
Yeah, everyone goes
What
there
was
for
that?
vacationing. It's great.
The waters north of Blindfrost.
Nope, drawing a blank.
Okay, that's all right. We'll tell you later. Or not. You can find out.
Sassy.
Little sass from the boy.
With the beard scratch.
It's still stuck in my fucking finger. I hate it.
Damn.
I hate that stuff.
Stubble
beard?
got stuck in my finger.
Yeah, so
No, I rubbed my face, and a piece of stubble got stuck in my fingerprint and embedded itself.
So weird. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Don't ever put your fingy nail in between my fingy nail and my fingy meat. Not during the show, not ever.
What is that?
Have you never watched Oh Hello on Broadway?
No.
My brother in Christ, you need to. It's incredible.
Well, that's your first mistake.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
The correct response would have been my chosen brother.
There you go. My brother in Heidelin. Come on.
We're both brothers who don't believe in Christ. We're brothers in Christ.
Long distance. Thank you. All right. Okay. So you can see at this point the two regiments. I guess you call them regiments. The two. Yeah, I guess that's the right word. They are marching in formation and stopping in front of the wall before abruptly turning and looking directly at all of you on the path. So they're on either side of it, and they're just kind of standing in front of the wall. All of them have swords at their hilts, swords at the belt, rather. They're also all have pistols.
Neat.
Don't even have spears.
You don't see any spears.
what kind of pistols?
Then they're weak to cavalry.
Like flintlocks? Or what?
It's really hard to tell at this distance,
Nerf guns.
but
No.
they are probably slightly more advanced than flintlocks, if you were to guess. It reminds you very much of Garlean weaponry.
Are we supposed to still think that they use spears, or is that something that isn't in play anymore?
These do not have spears.
But you mentioned the last session that they're known. But
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's still okay. I just want to make sure that we didn't.
These
like,
do not
retcon
have
that.
spears.
Just want to make sure we didn't
Right.
retcon. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, I remember.
Interesting.
What was that?
Oh no, just mumbling to myself under my breath.
Trying to figure out my plan.
Are there any obvious officers there, or is it just everybody in their formation?
Officers.
What?
Officers, that way. You continue.
I'll leave it.
Yes, there were.
No, as far as you can tell.
And we're
At
still
least
a
not
ways
in the
off.
formation. You are now about, I would say, 500 to 600 films away from what you can see as the gate. And from this distance, you can see those formations, obviously, because they take up a lot of space. But you now see that there are people on the wall as well. The battlements.
NG, you can take point.
Yeah, all right. I think they may respond better to Garlean voices at this point, though. They don't resemble samurai in the way I'm used to.
I didn't think the Garlekians were here.
Even that one, huh?
Kevin's gonna slowly turn everyone into a DBZ villain.
Garlic.
So Millie's gonna.
Mr. Popo? No, I'm the police.
So while we're still a ways off, Millie's going to take out her concealer makeup and just start covering up her
Are you
scars.
trying to make yourself look like a geisha?
Not yet, but to make herself look unbattle worn.
Okay.
God damn it!
Do you think,
again?
Yep. Right
think
next to the top.
Soul might want to take point?
I mean, at this point, it's going to be interesting to see what they're all about, to be honest with you. It looks like a small timer trying to use any tactics he can to get ahead.
I hadn't noticed.
Those types tend to be dangerous to small groups.
Words spelled properly, damn it. It's like typoing my own fucking chalkboard.
Autocorrect on your chalkboard?
I wish.
Everybody get over here for drinks. Yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
I'll be right there.
BRB, I'm going to grab a drink then. I got to get on your level, kids.
Warrior is now in his cage. Sorry for everyone wanting to hit him. Again?
We'll always have when he ran outside.
Boop, ba-da-doop.
Seems to be He didn't seem to notice anything like that.
If the Garleans have, or if they have Garlean stuff, they might, Xenos might be more invested.
Out of character, Garleans wouldn't give them freely these weapons, you wouldn't think.
Freely.
Right?
Exactly. They are available in trade, technically.
Okay. Interesting, okay.
Sorry about that, everybody. And it looks like Will and Jess got up for a sec.
Will went to grab a drink.
Yeah, I heard that much. Why is it failing to send my message? Hashtag annoying.
I'm also doing my best to ignore my phone in this session, so if there's something that we need to look at, please
Is there? Are you
Let me know
just
if that's too small.
worried about being on it too much?
Yeah, I'd rather just be present here and do
Appreciate
that. Yeah.
Sometimes I have to look at my
What
phone.
is this pertaining to?
Millie said
The previous
that.
check. Yeah.
Millie said that with all the Garlean accoutrement, maybe Xenos is a little more invested than he first let on.
And
Could
then
very well be.
Uematsu fucked up, and now Xenos wants him gone to not fall back on Xenos.
Look, I can't pretend I know much about political intrigue, if I'm being honest.
Generally nonsense, from what I found.
But what I'm saying is, between Tavi and Sol, we got a good knowledge of Garlean tactics, weaponry. Could come in handy in this negotiation. We seem to have everything they could want. We have technical expertise. We have a ton of combatants. And we have knowledge that they don't seem to quite have based on how stupid their patrols look. It doesn't work to be ready to kill a lot of men with guns at close combat, though. Evan, that's where we rely on you.
I'm happy to do that.
Keep your
Be
sword
ready.
sheathed. Omega, you too. The second I say, forget what I said about keeping your weapon sheathed, then you can murder. All right?
Anyone?
Preferably not our team. Preferably keep it to soldiers in the compound.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I wouldn't murder any of our team.
Let's
Friendly fire on?
Let me check.
Friendly fire is turned on.
Let's try not to get boxed in, so we have a way out if we need it.
Well. That's true.
Let's hope we won't need any of
That's
it.
my. I'm both of those things. They're my best strength. I am guns and melee. That's all I do.
It's actually a great band name.
Guns and melee.
Right up the Coachella side stage.
Welcome to the compound. Sorry.
Well, let's approach and nothing else. It'll be an entertaining Tuesday.
Right.
Do we want to send the group up, or do we want to send up just a couple to let them know we're not hostile? I'm not sure what they're. I'm just disturbed by the Garlean tactics and technology here. I'm not entirely
All right,
sure.
what's standard Garlean, I guess, protocol if you're approached by a group?
Well, usually we would have an officer there that we could send an overture to, but I only see common soldiers marching around here.
Hey, you made it.
Speaking of
Hey, no one
Garlean,
with a silly fucking hat we could call general or something?
They're approaching the compound.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Got us.
Badass. Actually,
They came out weeks ago. Nice.
That's so sad.
What are you not showing us? Show the party.
Hold it up for camera.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, came out real nice.
Yeah, so.
Damn.
Ooh, look at our big scary boy.
Yeah, he is actually kind of big and scary.
Hope he doesn't die in this next combat.
I wouldn't do that. Have I ever killed anybody the week that they got their mini?
The
Or
best person to ask
relatively
was Jimmy.
kidnapped?
I think soon after
I
he
mean,
did, right?
I do
there's a
think
ton of
Hadar
guys
died
who-
like 2
her
weeks
mini wasn't
after his
custom.
mini.
Oh,
He came
that's
back.
true. That wasn't a Hero Forge mini, though.
Yeah, it was.
Was it? All the way
Yeah, I'm
back
pretty
when?
sure you painted it too, because I didn't want to.
Oh, it wasn't Hero Forge. It was just a standard monk, basically, or brawler that I got, and I painted that. But, yes.
No, I don't think so. I think I got him on Hero Forge because his proportions are odd.
I don't even think Hero Forge was functional back when that would have happened.
We
yeah.
saw Hero Forge at Strategicon the first time we were there. That was in 2015.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh,
2016 is
Yeah,
when
they were
we-
first starting out because they actually had a table there trying to drum up business and recognition.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they were like
Because I
3D
remember
printed
getting him and thinking, wow, this
Yeah.
isn't as high quality as it looked.
Yeah, and
Maybe it was. Maybe I'm wrong. It's entirely
yeah,
possible.
and it wasn't in color either. It was just
No.
the
Well,
nails.
Well, that's a new thing.
Right.
Right.
The color was like 2019 or something
Yeah.
like that. Thank you. Okay. So,
The
go ahead.
people at the castle are moving around in Garlean formations and have like Garlean guns, by the way.
But not like super fancy Garlean guns, right? Like mediocre Garlean guns. 'Cause you said they're a step up from flintlocks.
Yeah, more or less. Did anyone watch the Stormblood trailer that I sent that showed the samurai in the streets of Kugane being like approached by soldiers?
Nice.
I mean, I've seen the trailer before.
Yeah. So they're basically they're more or less carrying that kind of gear, but it looks like it's been adorned with kimonos over armor, which is an interesting.
So they're a bunch of...
You said they had swords. Are they katana or are they like Western swords?
They have katanas at their hip,
Okay, good.
and they also
Because if
have
they
guns.
abandoned katanas,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
embarrassing.
But the longsword is superior in every way.
So as Garleans, do we notice anything specific besides the fact that they're
Asgardians. Is that where Thor comes from? Right. Go ahead.
Do we notice anything specific? Like,
Both of you, sure. Go ahead and roll.
We take
call
a
it an
drink every time
investigation.
Harry says yesterday, and we take a drink every time Will leaves from a bad time.
You guys are gonna get hammered.
how about history?
History's fine. I'll allow that.
That's a little better.
Yes.
19.
19?
17.
17. Okay. From this distance, again, you're about 600 fulms away from the castle gates, and these formations are probably about 50 fulms closer. That's his bark collar. It seems to work
What
most
does
of
it
the
do?
time.
Just
It vibrates and makes that noise.
I have one for Kingston as well.
Yeah. I didn't want to get a shock collar because, no.
So I couldn't find the one without the shock, but you can turn off the shock on mine.
Yeah.
So,
Just the vibrate ones.
yeah, it makes a sound. It also vibrates. All shocks you can have all on, or one on, or two on.
Also, don't put shot colors on your partners, guys.
No, that could
tell
be
me what to
consensual
do.
kink play. Don't judge.
I'm just saying those things can malfunction. Okay?
That's half the
Are you
fun.
speaking from experience?
No. Maybe.
Hey,
Maybe.
sometimes you need to show your partners not to bark.
Don't do that when I'm drinking wine.
Don't show your partners not to bark when you're drinking wine.
Yes, especially that. Okay, so what you two noticed, both of you rolled high enough, in my opinion.
That's the only one that counts.
They very much have the look of former Garlean army. You can't really tell much from this distance, but the way they carry themselves, it seems like it's a ingrained, drilled-in behavior rather than a recently learned behavior, if that makes sense.
From this distance, we can't tell if they're actually Garleans or not.
Correct.
Disturbing indeed.
Their formations look kind of familiar. I don't think those are native to Kugane. I mean, we can't tell from here, but they look like Garlean military.
All right. So if we do go forward with a little group, what do we say, Garleans and natives, me and you?
Sherman's close to native.
Yeah. Sherman, you're from the steppes, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's say the four of us walk on up if we want to go in that way. Unless we all walk up. I don't much mind either way.
I think it might make sense to send a smaller party, just to let them know what our intentions are, and because they seem to be, they've seen us and they're waiting for us in formation. I wouldn't want to give them any ideas that we're hostile yet.
Great. Let's do it then. So, you want to take the lead on this one? If they're Garlean, they'll speak your language much better than mine.
Sure.
Bless your
Soul's
heart. I have
favorite.
good persuasion stuff.
Okay. Soul leading the pack. 4 of you ride up. So Soul, Tavi, Cherubin, and Kenji. The rest of you are hanging back. Are you doing anything particular?
Vibrating with the want to shoot somebody.
Do you want to go with them?
No.
No.
Because I'm gonna be a powder keg. But if the powder keg ahead of me is already exploded, that means I can go in and do what I want.
Okay. Those of you who are behind realize that Omega is vibrating hard enough that they can be confused as a sex toy. That was funnier in my head.
Start some more arguments there.
Omega has a tail, so they could do like the butt plug tail thing.
There you go. That's except backwards. Okay.
I will ram a stick up everyone's ass.
Oh my. Okay,
my.
so thank you. The 4 of you ride away from the group. You get further forward. You're now about 300 films away.
Can we tell if they're Garleans yet?
From this distance, you can't see. The headgear that they're wearing is casting shadow on their foreheads, so it's hard to tell.
Are they tall?
But they could be Garlean, right? They're not like furry or other races that are horns.
They're either higher Garlean or Elizan.
Okay.
Is there a
There might be
predominant?
Roganins, but you can't be sure.
Is there a predominant racial demographic to Hingashi?
Yeah, Hingashi is primarily higher. Higher and Aura.
Okay.
It's almost 50-50. And there's it's more like 49-49. The other 2% is everyone else.
Okay, so and Elizan would be noticeably standing out. Lalafell, Makote, so on.
Yeah. Now, that's not including some of the more diminutive races like the Namazu or things like that, because there is a healthy population of Namazu around. But that's the breakdown.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you're about 300 feet away from the wall, films, or from the wall, 250 films away from the regiments that you see there. It's hard for you to make out too much from this distance. You want to get closer?
Have any of them moved, or are they just staying in formation?
They're in formation, but they've taken a defensive stance. Keep going.
Can they hear me from this distance?
If you yell, probably. It's basically open plains between you and them.
Okay, so I'll keep going and yell out, "Hello there! We've come to treat with your daimyo."
I'm just waiting for someone to post the Obi-Wan Kenobi gif.
Oh,
It's coming. Go ahead.
Is there any response?
What do you say? Hello there. What?
We come to treat with your daimyo.
Nothing particular. Melinda, try this. This is the one that Christian brought us.
Hello there.
Yes. So they
Does one of them stand up
don't
with like
respond.
4 arms?
Don't they?
Probably leader.
The name of
Does one of them
lightsabers
stand
around
up
and be
with
like,
4 arms and lightsaber?
Well, now, no. Nobody responds. They're just facing forward. From this distance, you can see that there are 4 people standing on the battlements, looking out. 3 of them are dressed, or 2 of them are dressed in garb to complement Uematsu's clan. One of them is most likely Uematsu himself, based on how gaudy he's dressed.
He's in the formation?
No, this is on battlements.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah. And one standing next to them, it's really hard to tell from this distance, but they do not look like they belong with the clan.
It's Xenos, and he's got a troll face.
We're all gonna cast Finger of Death.
Soul just rides
Wow,
up.
that's really
Called
nice.
Mass Finger of Death. Every target within sight.
Okay, you continue getting closer.
I'm gonna slow down and turn to Kenji and say, I don't like this.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Normally they would send someone out to greet us. Looks like they want us in range of their archers for this negotiation.
Do they even know that we're trying to negotiate?
I would assume if the main part of our contingent's back there and 4 ride forward, it tends to be a universal sign of we're here to talk, not fight.
Do they appear like they're ready to be hostile?
They haven't taken an offensive stance. It's just defensive at the moment.
I'm
Let's keep
offended by the way they're pissing over our traditions.
Let's keep approaching, but let's do it slowly.
All right, little trot then.
Okay.
Damn it.
You're now about 150 films away. At this distance, that's from the wall, so you're about 100 films from the regiment. At this distance, you can very clearly see the majority of the people standing there. None of them have the third eye.
But some of them do.
None of them have the third eye.
Oh, none of them have. Okay.
However, they all appear to be older, not like old and decrepit, but old enough to have aged out of the army. They bear the look, and they all have tattoos on their necks that they've been trying to, well, not necessarily trying to hide, but not exactly prominent. But it looks like they were, if you were to guess, conscripts local to the region that were in the Garlean army and aged out and are likely now offering their services as mercenaries. And the only reason I say all of that is because the 2 of you were there and you would very clearly know that. So, however,
Is
They just
conscript
look
the
like
correct term?
it'd be...
Because in the game situation,
Volunteer?
You're right. Conscripts implies that it's against their will. In this case, they would have joined the army of their own free will, so recruits.
Okay.
Well, actually, they're not recruits anymore. They were in the army and aged out. What would you call that?
Veterans.
Yeah,
But
there you go.
the conscript part is what I was getting at, to make sure that it was
Active duty veterans.
Veterans isn't the word I was looking for. I was more
My
looking
Uncle
like,
Stu.
what would you call somebody from a foreign land who was brought into the military? That's
French
more
Foreign
like-
Legion.
Conscripts?
Well, conscripts implies against their will, again.
Mercenaries?
Well, we could just-
Dignitary.
That.
Former military.
Mercenaries.
They're
Expendable?
foreign military. We'll go with that.
Fodder?
Well,
the main point being it was voluntary service,
Yes,
and
yes.
they retired with honors, presumably.
Garleans have not conscripted anyone for decades.
Yeah, that's the main thing that I was getting
Okay,
at.
so yeah, we explained that to you guys.
Interesting.
Also over the link pearl, so everybody knows.
Operation Human Shield?
They're
What are they
definitely
running at?
not.
Never mind.
They're not Garlean by race.
How far away from them right now?
You're 100 films from them, 150 from the wall. Now, you can very clearly see the person that is not part of the clan is standing basically to the right of Uematsu, right? And they're wearing Kenji.
They're wearing Kenji.
Oh no, I
Kenji's
died!
already dead. He's been skinned in the blink of an eye.
So who's been with us? Oh no! Kenji, you would recognize. They're wearing very familiar colored kimonos.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Kimonos matching the Ura clan.
Double fuck.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
The Uzumaki
Is
clan.
that
It's a hire that's standing up there. Not a particularly tall hire, but hand on his katana and just kind of looking out. The other one resting at his side.
is that Kenji's group? Those Ura?
He served the Ura clan.
This is us clan, huh?
But it's not one of like the ones that we saw in the city and all that.
You have no idea.
Okay, so my
And next to the hire, is there another one I recognize?
Nope. Just the one.
And
I'm
that's the
assuming
only
I recognize him.
I'm sending you a message. You might recognize them.
And that's the only person wearing those robes?
Yeah.
you think that guy was hired?
All hire machinists must be called hired guns.
Oh no. Terrible.
Well, I turned to the three people with me. I said, well, we're fucked. Plan's ruined.
Who is it?
There's my old buddy Amasu. He's the smart one I gave you the dossier on. If he's leading these troops, we stand no chance against their numbers. We might be able to appeal to the daimyo's vanity, but taking on him in a fight when he's outnumbered us, kind of what he's not doing with the others, but it's not great.
Can we be sure of his intentions? No.
No, we can't. I'm gonna leave you three to this, and I'm gonna stay back here if y'all want to negotiate with them. Because, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna be putting a target on your backs. Or faces.
I'm second guessing this plan now that there's somebody from Kenji's old clan here advising him.
Group walks up. Part of the group walks forward. And then turns around, and then everybody leaves. No conversation happens.
Good to see you. Nice talk.
Can I do a perception check to look for ambushers on the flanks now that I know that Amasu's here?
Go ahead.
12.
You don't spot any.
What did you roll? A -4?
I rolled a 2.
How would you roll a -4, Jimmy?
The joke being that he's so perceptive to have rolled a 12.
Yeah.
Huh. That puts a whole wrench in my plan.
So do you think maybe we should go back and regroup? Talk about
Well,
another...
Could
I mean, do we have any other options? Do we have to get this done? I don't know.
could you not still explain that you are trying to get hired out as a mercenary? I mean, he knows your skill. That story could still work.
I mean, we can give it a shot. But on some level, he definitely wants my head.
But why isn't he with the rest of the group?
That is the million gill question right there.
It seems, based on what you told us with those dossiers, it seems strange that he would be separated from them.
It very much does. Well, let's go find out a lot of intrigue and probably die in the process. I'm saying all this over the link pearl as well.
Oh, okay.
On your way, you can see the person that Kenji has identified as Imasu leans in and says something to Uematsu and points at Kenji and then at the group that's approaching.
A quick pause. Will, was Uematsu the closest to cowardly one of the bunch?
Imasu.
No, Imasu's not. He's not the coward. The coward's Makoto.
Okay, so they're... Okay. No.
Imasu's the strategist who will suck people in and get them murdered on the way.
Gotcha. Okay, so I was thinking of the wrong one.
But he's weak.
Shuri
Yeah,
just sees them
Physically.
pointing over at the group, and she's just like, "Oh, hello, hi, nice to see you." Trying to be friendly.
At this point, you see one of the clanmates, one of the people standing up there, pulls a wand out of his katana and points it at Uematsu's throat. Kimono.
I was like, whoa!
A little hole in the center. Just,
We are laying tech now.
No, he pulls it out of his kimono.
It blows a hole through his throat. Assassination.
I win.
I guess we're done, guys.
At this point, Uematsu speaks, and his voice resonates, and it's loud enough that you can hear it back there.
Can we hear it?
Everyone can.
Okay.
Everyone can. That's what I'm trying to say. Impudent worms, Eorzean dogs. I've been told by this gentleman here exactly why you've come. For my head. Turn now, and you may leave with your lives, begrudgingly.
Quite frankly,
Oh, there's no or. I thought there was going to be an or.
I mean, I'm half.
Well, that's
Kinda
good in
want
case
his
someone
head
just
now.
love him.
Y'all should do the talking. Y'all should do the talking because with what he just said, it made it true. I do want his head now. So y'all go ahead and do the talking for me. And when shit goes down, I'll go in.
Is Sid with the main group, or did he stay back?
You stayed back. There's only.
Oh, sorry, the forward group. Okay.
Yes. I think I know exactly what you wrote.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Just for the group that stayed back.
What makes you think we're here for your head? We heard you're recruiting.
Yes. Imasu here said you would say that.
Because that's true?
You wish to join my ranks. Serve me.
I mean, for pay.
Roll persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not bad. 18.
I can't say the prospect doesn't entice me. The two of you are Garleans, are you not? True Garleans. And he's got like this shit-eating grin.
We noticed your troops.
Them hired guns, so to speak. No offense to all of you. They just don't seem to care.
Yes.
Just for the group that's back. No, obviously, I can't show it to them.
No, I think you are here to steal my shinies.
Then he transforms into a giant.
You're jealous
crab.
of my holdings, are you not? I can see it in your eyes.
Is this still being broadcast, or has he lowered his volume?
This is ringing out.
We're mercenaries and adventurers. We don't really have much interest in holdings.
Yes. Mercenaries. Adventurers. Hired hands. Going wherever profit and treasure may lead.
We've heard stories that you've been amassing power.
Of course I have. And he just holds out his hands. He doesn't explain. He just holds out his hands like, look.
And that's why we're here.
Thus,
We want to serve somebody with that much power.
And I have been told a very compelling tale by Amasu here. He says, you are here to kill everyone in front of the gates. At this point, you can see some of them kind of like, the fuck? Every one of my soldiers down there, every one of my soldiers in here, and then take my head back to the Crown Prince Xenos.
And I'll just say, I wish no ill will on any of your soldiers out here, and I'll give them like a little Garlean salute. Something that they would recognize from their time in there.
Are you being truthful?
Yes, I don't have any ill will to these
Roll persuasion
soldiers.
Sherman, we got a feature.
If we were here to kill this many soldiers, you think we'd only come up forward with 4 people?
Fuck me. Sorry, 1 second. Jimmy, I just want to point out, if you were trying to whisper something to Sherman,
I realized
maybe
that after.
Don't put your hand up.
Let me whisper to the camera that picks up sound.
The face.
Sorry, better. Hey, Sherman, you have a feature.
Do I?
Sorry, you were saying?
A certain feature that helps in social situations.
What was I saying? I was saying
on behalf of others.
That's so awesome.
Damn it, we didn't take Omega to stand next to us. We fucked up.
You fucked up.
I said that if we were here to kill all these soldiers, why would we come forward with only 4 men?
Oh, I do not believe you are not capable. Especially you two. Hornless. I've heard of you.
Just now.
Oh, and you're brave enough to call me that.
Well, yes. There's a wall between us, if you didn't notice. I hear you are a coward, a turncoat, a kinslayer, but not without skill.
Backstory.
Oh, does he want me to respond to him?
He's just stopped talking. He's like got this really self-satisfied look on his face.
I mean, to be honest with you, the plan wasn't to come kill y'all. But if you want to step down, I'll show you what I can do to not kin.
Oh, do you really want to pick a fight? When I have 32 soldiers between us. At least.
Amasu, tell him how useful I am against 32 soldiers.
Imasu, you see him get this like smirk on his face, and he leans in and he whispers something to Imasu. Roll a perception check.
As this is happening, and we're hearing at least half of this
I got a
conversation,
nat 20.
Oh God.
Millie's just slowly like not like headbutting, but like head against the wall, but to the back of the Chocobo's head. Like, God damn it, why?
Smacking the Chocobo. It's like
Concussing the Chocobo in frustration.
It's like head desk except head Chocobo.
Head Chocobo, exactly.
Okay. So what'd you roll? You said nat 20. Okay. Time slows down for you, and you could see in real time as Imasu's whispering. You see his smirk. You see Umatsu's smirk crack just a little bit, and you see a single sweat drop on his head, just kind of roll down. And he shakes it off, and he turns out, says, "I said what I said, and I mean it."
I honestly did not expect you to be a man to mean what he said. That's actually kind of commendable. We may want to join you after.
Are you insulting me?
Loudly.
Oh. That will not do. That will not do at all. And at this point, Imasu backs away from him or sidesteps him, says his name, you see him mouth his name, and Umatsu looks at him, and he just bows at the hip to him, and jumps off the wall, and lands behind the soldiers.
Wait, who jumped?
Imasu.
I had that backwards. Okay.
Uematsu is the clan leader.
Rich guy on wall.
Imasu,
Kenji bro on ground.
now on the ground. And he does a superhero landing kind of thing and stands
breaks
up.
his knees because it's a terribly inefficient
It's
landing.
awful. It's terrible, but it works for him. He stands up, straight back, walks out onto the path, like right in front of the door of the castle, and turns and bows deeply at the hip to Kenji. Well, in your direction, but you imagine it's to Kenji before blowing his blowing between his fingers to whistle. And you see a purple chocobo race around the side of the castle. He hops on it and rides away in a different direction.
They come in purple?
I quit.
I think, Kenji, you'd find this very much in character of him.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I wasn't mischaracterizing it.
He's the only thing we should fear in this castle. They're gonna come out to attack us now, which gives us an advantage in an open plain. Sorry, y'all. Plan went to shit. Had to improvise. This man's foolish enough to attack when he shouldn't.
All right, in Garlean, I'll yell out to the troops. All right, then. This is your one chance to leave with your lives.
Nice. That's all you say?
Yeah. If you guys want to leave, we'll give you free passage.
How are you saying this? Are you like saying it as a person in a position of authority?
Yeah, in Garlean.
Well, I got that much. Okay. Roll with advantage and intimidation check. Sorry, were you guys able to hear me when I was talking to the kid?
That's good.
Okay, just check.
Much better.
All right.
I had to pour more wine. Make my foot stop hurting.
25.
Okay. 25.
Even Soul's intimidated. He starts leaving.
I'm so sorry.
Look, I didn't hear that, but it sounded terrifying.
It's like someone speaking deep speech.
Garlean is like a mix of Russian and German in the way that it sounds.
Roman.
Sounds very harsh.
Yeah.
So it took him 30 minutes to deliver the message of if you want to leave.
It's like, oh, Tavi, you didn't even have to count to 10. I'm impressed.
All right, let's.
Okay. Within a few seconds of you saying this, the soldiers begin to break formation and look at each other. And then they just kind of split in all directions away from the castle. This is every single soldier that's there. And some of them run past your group, but they dropped their guns and they have their sword at their side, but they're not being aggressive.
Let's move up slowly.
Hey, Omega,
Good job.
Yeah.
you want to open their gate for them?
No, I want to fight Tavi. Of course I want to open their gate.
Can we come up now? Are you all done? Sounds like negotiating failed.
We're gonna negotiate the other way.
Not to say that I've ever failed negotiation. I mean, thinking about action, I don't think I have failed negotiation as lead here. It doesn't matter. I ain't not did your best.
I'm starting forward.
Can we see does the daimyo react at all when the soldiers scatter?
Yes, he breaks composure entirely and says, "You fools! Who pays for your meals? Your salary? All of your lives are forfeit when I send others after you. Now get out of here!" And you see him run, and he's off of the battlements at this point.
And loudly at Kenji, I said, "Hey, Ken, are soldiers able to eat when they're dead? Or is that a question I should ask someone else?"
No, I think I can handle that one. They're not. Let's get in here and kill ourselves a daimyo.
Okay. He was confused, I think.
Jimmy, will you let Fenrir out of this cage, please? Thank you.
We should leave him alive if possible, though. I have a lot of questions for him, and I want to ask them very personally.
Well, it looks like he's scuttled off. We should probably go after him.
Yep, he went into the compound, right?
Yeah, well, you only saw him disappear from the battlements, but he ran in the direction of the compound.
Right.
Who?
We might do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let our knocker in the form of Omega do the work.
Our
Nice.
battering ram.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'm gonna hit the door.
Roland Zehe. By the way, if you haven't heard Young
Roland
Frankenstein,
Zehe.
it is fantastic.
There's a musical?
Yes.
Oh
it
my
is
God.
really good. I love it.
Do they have a Walk This Way song?
Do I have to roll anything? Two.
What was that?
Do I have to roll anything to smack a door?
Are you charging it on your chocobo?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my God. What are you using to break open the door?
Try to scare away all the Garleans.
My stick.
Are you going to try to shoot it before you hit it, or a battering ram?
Oh, so
We'll pour munition into it as I hit the door.
Okay, sure. Poor chocobo.
Choco broke.
All right. Omega rides her chocobo headlong into the gates. The chocobo's neck snaps upon collision, but you're able to hit the door. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay. Say 22.
Okay, sure. You jump from the, or you untangle yourself from the chocobo and use the momentum from inertia to ram the door with your gun glaive, and release a munition into it, blowing open the door or blowing a hole open in the door. Your chocobo is on the ground, just like literally twitching, like convulsing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good meat for later.
Oh. In the background.
Good job, Omega.
You want me to roll damage?
Catch up then and pause in the bathroom. Effectively.
Yeah, the rest of the group was going, and Kenji told Omega to open the door. Yeah, but we had Tavi over here rolled a very high intimidation check to get the other soldiers to leave.
Yeah, and all fled, right?
Every single one. I rolled a 2 and you rolled a 25.
Did they flee or did they
they dropped
respectfully
they dropped
left?
their guns, and some of them ran, but others
Dropped their guns, you say?
Yes, they all. Majority of them dropped their guns. They didn't drop their swords.
Interesting.
But the guns on the ground, most of them just every direction ran off away from the castle.
Meaning with fear or with this is not our fight?
Like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay.
Like, they're not paying me enough for this. And especially not with what he just said.
Right. Okay, but just to get the vibe of the nature of the departure.
Yeah. They are now the departed.
Oh no.
Departed.
Yeah. How's your mother? On her way. As are we all. Act accordingly.
Pull up the original 4. Well, that could have gone better and then far worse.
Yeah, sorry, I had to improvise. I figured if Amasu wasn't here, this idiot would be leading the attack, and then all his men would be dead.
Why do you think your friend there took off?
Oh, I bet he's coming back with reinforcements, which means we got to do this nice and quick.
Enough said.
Relevant to
Either that, or he has the blade on his hip. Can't rule that one out.
Millie would have followed Umasu, not the rest of the group.
Umasu left well ahead of when you would have gotten there. Because you were 600 foams away. Before the order to attack was even given, Umasu hopped on a chocobo and ran out. Right.
I mean, that was all of 15 seconds difference.
Okay. So
And you said we're on planes, and he is riding a purple chocobo.
Yeah. I'm not saying you couldn't see him, but he is booking it. So you're following him?
Yeah.
You're leaving the group?
Yep.
Okay. Sure. Cool. You follow Umasu. He is ahead of you, and you're keeping pace, but not catching up. So he's basically maintaining his distance.
I'm just following to see where he goes, because there's, at equal pacing, there's a 500-600 foam distance between, if we're keeping pace. So that pace will stay constant, so Millie's just going to follow him to find out where he's going.
Okay.
And she'll put the link pearl in.
Okay.
And she does not have her weapons out.
Okay. Sorry, I'm brain's working.
Buffering.
Where's Fenrir? Is he making a noise?
I think he's in the bathroom drinking.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it sounds like he's like.
Gotcha. Sorry.
He's drinking water or
Sorry,
something.
I just heard noises. I'm
No,
like,
no, you're good. No.
Yeah, he was in the bathroom.
Okay.
Actually, let me check their out water.
You could fill that if so. Just don't put it in the food bowl.
He's eating, that's all.
Okay. He's eating Bob's food then.
Yep.
Okay.
When you're hungry, you're hungry.
Yeah.
Well, everyone knows that everyone else's food tastes better.
So Millie, you followed from like that back position.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So like, if the keep is here, Umasu went that way, Millie went that way.
You're going north to get to the keep. Umasu went west.
Yeah, so then Millie is going
Or,
northwest.
Imasu went west.
Imasu, yes. So going northwest to find where he's going.
Okay. Does Millie say anything over the link pearl? Just doesn't.
No, but it's
Shouldn't
obvious
say it.
where she's going.
Well, Soul's probably
Would we-
focused on like.
Would we
Yeah,
have heard
what
her
I've-
thoughts about it?
So
Would I have
So you-
noticed her put the link pearl in?
Yeah, she wasn't trying to hide that, so that would have been clearly I am within communicatable distance as she runs off to follow that guy.
Millie, first sign of danger, you turn.
like
You hear me?
Millie is going like at an angle.
She was riding up and then turns to match.
A northwesterly
she's behind
curve.
Yeah, she's
She's
behind.
not like at an angle. Like
No, she's
Not
not
anymore.
I would say that you're probably 250 foams behind, something like that,
Okay.
and maintaining distance.
Yeah. Do you wave to Sid to let him know you heard, or
Yeah, just like a
And what was it that Sid said?
to turn around?
to
and come back?
turn around to the side of danger.
Sure.
Millie explodes.
Just landmine.
Never saw it coming.
Slowly turns around.
There were no signs.
Yeah, I was awake and I was riding and then I was dead.
Looks like our stealthy one's gone, so we're not going to be doing that way.
Observation.
Millie's
I
traveling.
think stealth went right out the window earlier.
That was pretty cute though. Because Bob jumped off, breathily doing that, and then Fender's like, "What's going on? Bark! Ah!"
Speaking of me.
Exactly.
So I'm going to dispatch Omega's Chocobo as I enter the threshold.
You're dispatching Omega's what?
The Chocobo? Chocobo?
Chocobo.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry, I guess
Just
I'm.
shooting it in the head? What just happened?
Yeah, because it broke its neck, so he's mercy killing it.
Yeah.
Or she's mercy
Omega literally rode it into the gate. Yeah. All right, you mercy kill it. Nice of you. Hi. Hello. All right, gate's wide open. You see in front of you a courtyard. You see a row of samurai with spears
Hey.
Okay, there we go.
and katanas at their belt. And ringing the courtyard, you see appear to be snipers with bows, crossbows, etc. up at the top. All of them wearing Umasu's colors. But you're in a wide open courtyard right now. You see in front of you appears to be the main house.
So it's that scene from Shrek when after Shrek beats
I
the
haven't
knights
seen
in the
Shrek in like 20 years.
he beats all the knights in the boxing ring, and then Farquaad does that, and all the archers line up the walls.
Sure. You don't see Uematsu anywhere.
I'm gonna call in Oemasu.
Imasu or Uematsu? Because Imasu wrote off.
Oematsu.
Sorry, I did not intentionally choose names that sounded very
No, you're
similar.
totally fine.
So,
You can save a lot of your men's lives if you come take me one-on-one. Gain some respect of your soldiers. I don't think they have much of that for you.
No response.
so Tommy's gonna take out his.
So cute. Hello. Sorry.
Tommy's gonna take out his staff, and since it's Magitech, it's gonna convert from a staff into like a giant scythe, which I don't think anyone's ever actually seen.
RWBY style.
The soul just goes, what
I
the
haven't watched
fuck?
that. So yeah, now Scythe.
Now it's a scythe, but before it's
With
always
that
been
coloration.
in that. Before it's always been in that kind of staff formation.
Nice.
I like it.
Well, I'm really missing
All right.
coolness.
With this information, knowing that there are snipers and soldiers in the courtyard ahead of you, what are you all doing?
I'm gonna
Are
start
they-
climbing. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, are they taking aim at us?
So yes, you count 8 archers. All of them are pointing towards the entrance to the courtyard, which is where you're coming through. And then there are six samurai that are here, all with spears drawn and standing offensively.
And there's nobody on our side of the battlements, right?
No, there were till Tabby made them bounce.
All right, I'm gonna start climbing the outside of the battlements to get on top of the wall.
Oh, no, I do. Yeah.
What was that?
Smoke.
Inventory reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you should have like 3 and 3.
Yeah.
How far is it to the entrance if we had to go straight into?
You're like if you were barreling through and trying to get into the main castle.
Yeah.
200 foams. It's a big courtyard.
All right. Our ranged folks should take advantage of theirs being further away, start picking off the spearmen. I'm going to head up to the top of this wall, see if I can close the distance on their snipers. What do you say?
Sweet. How are you getting up the wall?
Climb skill?
It's 25 foams, and it's smooth rock wall. Like, there's not handholds.
How high can a chocobo jump?
Depends on the chocobo, but the ones that you have, maybe, at best, with a run, 10 foams.
What color are these chocobo?
Yellow.
I can close off one side of this courtyard. We got to make it through fast.
That way that Kenji thought he was gonna go, I'm gonna go that way.
How far
Except
apart?
I have a grappling hook.
How far apart are the archers from each other?
They're not really uniform distance. They look more capable than the mercenaries that were hired, but they're approximately, like 10 to 15 foams apart, each one.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mirror Image if I can, and then I'm going to also use up a spell slot to give myself Wraith Walk, which basically is like
Ghost or Misty Step, right?
it's like boots of whatever that's called.
It's a lesser boots of flying.
Boots of flying.
Flying. Okay. Okay.
So basically, give me 1 minute of flight.
Is there a max height or speed?
Your movement speed, I think.
It's my movement speed plus I think plus 5, so 35. So
it's 5 per spell slot.
I don't go up to 60 feet. I just go up to 35.
Okay.
I'd also like to do my inspiring leader feat.
Okay. How are you inspiring them?
Big old pep talk before we get in there.
Is that the regular feat?
Yeah, it's
I'd like to hear the pep talk, please.
10 minutes.
Oh, that's true. Inspiring leader does
okay.
take 10 minutes.
Is there like a left side inspiring?
Hold up, guys. We're gonna step outside for a moment.
Don't shoot any bows
I know we're surrounded right now, but think about the positives.
So there's like a left
Sorry.
side and a right side for the archers.
Yes.
So like 3 on 3.
4 on each side.
4 on each side.
And then there's 3 samurai soldiers with pole arms, spears. That are,
Which side did Omega go to?
you tell me, east or west?
I'll take the left. Omega,
I'll
you get
take
the right.
the right.
Hang on,
So
Tommy.
east.
I can close off the left if he goes right. You can both take the right.
Close off.
I'll go handle those archers.
Oh.
And
All right.
Close off.
You got the archers. I'll go with the ground troops in then. We'll draw
All right,
the
I'll take care.
Predicament to begin with.
I'll take care of the left side. Focus on the right and go through.
Do we have any others for the archers? I worry about Kevin trying to take it alone.
I thought it was Omega and I on the archers.
Oh, great news. Great. I'll go for spearmen. We're good.
You ready?
by the way, I rolled. My jetpack did not blow up.
Say it again, you cut out.
My jetpack didn't blow up. My jet shoes didn't blow up.
Okay.
I want to let you know I did roll.
That would have been a hilarious moment for it to fail, though. I got this, guys. Come on.
It's a piece of me that wants it to fail so bad. It's just.
As long as it's in the funniest moment possible. like Deus is on the verge of death, falling through the sky. Kevin's like, "I'll save you!" Boom! Fireworks.
As Tavi and Omega, as Tavi and Omega go for the right, I'm going to go to the left and immediately cast Wall of Stone and block off 200 feet of a 10-foot high wall.
It's more than 10 feet.
But couldn't it
10
come out of the
panels.
stonework of the wall?
High wall in front of the archers, so like
It's
on the
10,
Put a curve in that. You got it.
Understood. Gotcha.
so
Okay,
blocking
you're
off the left side.
But just to the archers, right?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
something.
It's 4 archers, and they have to move to get a shot at you. Okay, cool. I can see that. Millie, you see Imasu pull out a quill and some parchment from his bag, and begins writing something, and then crumples up the paper and tosses it in the air. and it blows backwards.
And you catch it and it says, "Leave me alone."
I open it and it says, "Glyph of warding, fireball."
Oh god.
Just a Naruto paper bomb.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she'll just lean down to pick it up.
Oh, it's still in the air. You can.
When she gets. Oh, if it's floating, then
Yeah.
I figured we were far enough
Grab
that
it.
it would have fallen by that point.
Well, and it's like tossing it behind him and benefit of movement, so or speed.
Sure.
He just drew a dick pic.
It's dick butt.
Millie, get some respect for him.
Maybe I do want this guy to hire me.
No,
Yeah, she'll catch
he
it
wouldn't hire you
and
anyway.
read it.
That's the guy that's running away is Kenji's friend.
I wish I could log out right now.
Wish you could what?
Log out right now.
You're good. Don't forget, if you die in the game, you die in the real world.
If you die in the game, you die in Final Fantasy
Don't make
XIV.
promises you can't keep.
Oh no.
Yeah, it just keeps a gun behind him. If anyone dies.
Oh no!
What do you think the sword is for? The dice one, specifically. I'm gonna bludgeon you to death with that.
That's gonna take a while.
That just made me think of the Altered Carbon, but LARPing in Altered Carbon with clones.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool as shit.
You know what? I realized what style this sword is, Chris. I was looking at it. I'm like, that doesn't look like a sword. It's a Maka Weedle. You know what I'm talking about? Macahuytl. Okay.
Is it like Aztec bone sword thing with the teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. I'm like, when I made this, I'm like, this doesn't look like a sharp sword. It didn't work the way I wanted it to. And then I'm like, wait a second, this totally is.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the katana. I'm like, I don't
No,
get what
that's
you're.
what
No,
it
yeah,
is.
that absolutely with the obsidian with the teeth.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Neither here nor there.
No,
Finish
crumpled
that.
note.
Wait,
Oh,
where is
yeah.
Uematsu? Sorry, I thought he
He
was
ran
in, like
into
somewhere
the
else.
compound,
Okay.
deeper into the compound.
He's running away.
Bolted like a little bitch, and he ran into the like the main part of the castle, and you're in the courtyard now, outside of the main part.
Okay. Sorry.
Got it?
Yeah, I think so.
My fault for not explaining correctly. Okay, the note says, "I'm no threat to you. I simply made a business transaction selling him a blade."
Ooh. Our blade. It was our blade, Billy.
And so he's still 250, or has he closed distance, allowed
no,
distance to close?
He's maintained his pace. His choke was well trained.
Has he looked back at all?
Nope.
Damn it.
If he has, then you haven't seen it.
Time to come back.
Okay,
Oh, you can't talk though.
she will,
Kenji.
over the next
Does he lie?
24 seconds, because this is how Millie's minor illusion cantrip works, she will create an auditory illusion at a loud volume that says, I, 6 seconds later, just, 6 seconds later, want,
Oh, God.
6 seconds later, deets, 6 seconds later, and then sees if he stops. Because she has no weapons drawn.
Well, neither does
Eats nuts. Got him.
Okay.
He wrote another note back. Deets nuts. And then Millie just, I faint, I lose.
That would be so good.
Be like, sorry, Kenji, your friends are cooler than you. I'm sorry.
You're not wrong. Each one of them was a different character that I wanted to play.
Did you say Umasu was the character you wanted to play?
No, each and every one of the other people was a character I was gonna make, and then I settled on Kenji and made the rest.
I like Genji.
That's awesome.
Okay. So, those of you who are in combat, roll initiative.
Oh,
That's everybody. While I find some music.
What's up? Finally, for the once, I roll a good initiative number.
Hold that thought.
Yep, hold it.
That's how I felt with Amelia, because she had a flat 10 deck, so anytime I rolled above a 10, I'm like, hot damn!
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I have exactly. I have 0 in dex. Well,
Me
0
too.
modifier in dex. So anytime I roll over a 10, I get excited. If you use like an 8 or a 4 or a 7, I'm always coming at the bottom.
initiative or something?
Yep. Do it.
Awesome. 10.
Not bad, though. Are they strength-based or dex-based or dealer's choice?
Oh, mine's dex-based for sure.
Oh, shit. We both got 20. Look at that.
Remember my...
17, by the way.
The Reaper
Nice. Okay.
Scythe is, specifically it says it's,
Finesse.
finesse.
Oh.
So...
Cool.
Why not go dex if it's a finesse
Fucking
weapon?
badass.
Huh, Millie might be interested in learning how to use one of them.
Wait
What's
a minute.
that?
Eric made a dex-based fighter? I don't believe it.
I don't do that. I wasn't going to. It was supposed to be strength-based. All the stuff's kind of
I'm totally fucking with you. It's great. I love it.
sounds strength-based, but then...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I thought the vibe would have been like strength with intelligence, like Eldritch Knight or something.
Yeah, well, like the recommendation thing for like when it tells you how to build your character, it talks about doing strength. But
What are
then
your saves? Your proficiency saves?
strength and wisdom?
Yeah, that's weird. It would make sense then that your character would be based around strength and your spells off wisdom if those are your saving throws, because that's usually how that works. Like Eldritch Knight or Fighter, yeah, well, Fighter doesn't, but like Warlock gets charisma and wisdom, I think.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, the Reaper Scythe specifically is finesse. So I could picture it instead of being like a heavy swing, it's like you're doing like that GIF with the guy spinning the scythe
and
around
if you go with along the more historical analog of a war scythe, they are more slashing than they are chopping. So Dex would play into that.
Literally peed on the carpet next to my chair.
You did?
What the hell? What?
Sorry.
I don't know. I just stepped in it.
Guys, if you gotta go, we'll
Are you barefoot or are you socked?
Barefoot.
Well, that's better than socks.
We'll have to describe it to the people on camera. Sorry. We're just gonna do that for now.
Oh, good. I was actually going to be there today.
Move the camera since I'm not in this combat.
What was that, John?
I had all intentions of being there today.
Come now.
Yep, definitely not going to come now.
Okay. Oh, damn it! I just stepped in it fucking again. All right. 1 second.
Taming the beast.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's decent enough.
Let me get by you. Oh, sorry. No, don't sit there. Come this way. TP.
Is that a good enough view for you remote peeps?
Yeah. Perfect.
Cool. Because I'm not into combat, so I'm not going to be rolling for combat shit.
yet.
It was just a business deal, but fuck you anyways. Well, yeah. Millie might ask Tabby to teach her how to use one of those.
What is it? Yeah, I
The scythe is a dex weapon.
me using it would probably look kind of like a dance.
Yeah, I mean, because any pole arm, in my mind, that uses dex is lots of twirly shit, so... You got your potion, right? Okay.
That one's purple. Much purple.
Yeah, I made one for Millie. I tried it a little different because I put mica powder in it instead of glitter. And it works kind of, but I feel like the mica powder works a lot better in water, so you can see it swirling, whereas resin, the stagnant movement doesn't do well with the mica. And then I took that off a Wormwood gift certificate that I had.
Nice.
So who are the other two potions for? John is one of them. And is one of those yours, David? Those two potions over there? Then who the heck is... Oh, Dustin.
Right.
No. Christian has Dustin's. Who the fuck else is missing a potion then?
Do we need characters?
John?
Yep.
I'm so confused. I thought I made exactly enough for everybody.
Oh, you're grabbing characters for everybody?
No, I'm grabbing characters for the M's.
We need a Millie. We need
Millie. We'll just leave her in the other room. Oh no.
I get to kill Renoir.
I can't wait for Millie to learn mirror image so I can use the extra ones that
Penta's there, we're all
made.
dead.
Oh, that's who the other one's for, is Adam, because he hasn't shown up yet. So it's Adam and John for the remaining potions.
Sounds right.
Oh, okay.
Penta's there, we're all gonna
Fuck.
die.
It's a dead. She just kills everyone in the compound regardless of faction. It's like, I thought you were Drow, sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she could 1v any single person on that team.
She could 1v the entire team.
She could
was
probably
a
1v
20
all
in
of us,
Pathfinder.
Oh no, I mean like all of our team in Pathfinder, she could 1v any person.
I mean, with spellcasters, it's just one saving throw makes the difference between victory and defeat.
I'm not sure.
So if she failed one save, that's it. If she got in a full round of attacks, also that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know if Hadar succeeded on the grapple, that could also be it.
Oh, that's true.
It's
She
really
didn't have a lot of
just
strength,
good,
did she?
She was dex-based.
That's right. That's right. She had acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
You can get out of grapples with acrobatics, and I think Hadar only had like a plus, like 17 to grapple, so like you'd have been fine.
Her acrobatics is probably like 30 or something stupid.
Yeah, it was probably something.
Was that actually how the grappling worked in Pathfinder? I thought that was just a 5th edition thing where acrobatics played in.
To be honest with you, I don't really remember. I knew it back when we played Pathfinder. In fact, I made Daz a flowchart for it.
So I'm pretty sure in Pathfinder it's his grapple check against your combat maneuver defense.
Oh,
which,
yes. I think you're totally right.
Your acrobatics is just your level plus your dex.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Plus your proficiency bonus.
It would have still been pretty high.
Oh yeah, definitely high, but not. I don't think you would have had the same benefit that he had of adding his bullshit on top.
All right, but she also.
Fun fact: his grapples counted as dimensional anchors.
Well, his counteracted that. That was the whole deal.
That's not your group. I don't think you want to be over there right now.
Kenbu, you won't.
Kenbu, yeah. Oh.
Okay, so we need a Kevin. That's Kevin, right?
Yep.
I moved the camera.
I guess that should be more accurate with soul.
Okay, so the archers over here.
Those are the archers, yeah.
The soul's probably here with us. Our group is here. Millie's back here because she's not.
I was just making a joke that he's a big scaredy cat.
Alright. Where would Days be?
Well, she went through in there, so I guess.
Oh man, are we watching Cloverfield right now?
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get the people on the tower in the view as well.
Wait, is this?
It's the Blair Witch Project.
I was the only one that got sick watching that movie. Like, oh.
Oh, I
Bro, I
definitely
worked at the movie
so you
theaters when
get
that movie
a nice
came
view
out.
of-
You were not the only one who got sick.
You get a nice view of
I
Alex's
actually enjoyed it. It was just like too much
and
shaky
the
cam.
people on
Great
the-
movie. Way too
Yeah.
much shit.
Too much shaky cam.
Who's Omega?
I don't know if they're looking at all my chin, something like that.
Yeah, so we have 4 people on the floating battlements.
This is Harry.
These are the baddies.
Turban.
Y'all are down here at that end.
Okay.
Harry's
He's just getting
monologuing
drunk.
by himself, like.
Alright, so is
I
this
mean,
everybody?
he's in it, but he's not in it. For
He's actually followed Millie and is just talking her ear off the entire time.
You know, yesterday I caught a note just like that.
Is this everyone who's
Millie's
there?
like, Amasu, let me join you, please. Anything but this.
We got Kevin, Tavi, Sid, Days, Sherbin, Soul, Omega, and then Millie's not in the picture at the moment.
Are we missing anyone?
Did I hear Kenji?
Oh, where's Kenji?
Oh yeah, we need a
I
Kenji.
say
you have-
it. Day it.
Do you have a mini here or no?
Nah.
Alright, we'll give you a random one. Chris will pick it out.
Yeah.
It's that handsome boy with the flaming sword that I painted.
Oh, if that's there. It's the Warhammer one.
This guy?
No, that's Sean Brewis' character.
Oh.
No, is there a Warhammer mini there?
Nah, it should be a blue flaming sword, white armor, and a shield. It doesn't look anything like Kenji.
Oh, okay, yeah, down here on the lower
But I
tier.
painted that boy, and I'm proud of him.
Yeah, okay.
Reminds me of
Dungeon crawl one.
What was that?
That was for your dungeon crawl one.
Yes. Okay, so who is going up the wall? Because
Me
Omega.
and maybe also Kevin. 3 of us.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's flying towards the archers.
Understood. Okay, well, 20 plus. Anyone?
I guess not.
I have one.
Unless Melly did. But Melly's, I guess, not there, so it doesn't really matter.
Wait, don't have one, Daz. Don't do that. Don't have 2. What's wrong with you?
Never give those guys dice.
I know, right?
You did.
Hey, wait.
Amelia, are you 20 plus?
I didn't roll, because I'm not in the combat.
Duh. Sorry. Okay, 15
Where
plus.
are you?
She's alive.
18.
She rolled 20.
Nice.
I'm 17.
Yeah.
Oh, what did he say?
Is it 15 plus?
Oh, 17 for me. Sorry.
If it is relevant, I roll 20.
Nope. Not
I
yet.
mean, the combat will still be going by the time I arrive.
It might.
I hope not. It's gonna be very bad for you guys.
Okay, who had 18?
Kevin.
Kevin.
17 was Soul.
Yeah.
Was there anyone else that was 15 plus?
Don't look like it.
Samurai D. It's like initial D, but
As long as it's not like Vampire Hunter D, we're okay.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, plus Samurai X. So Samurai X plus Vampire Hunter D.
We're fucked.
Oh shit.
10 plus.
Yeah, 12.
13.
14.
What was that? Sid, was that a 13?
Sid 13.
Who had 14?
Omega.
Okay.
There were 2 pentas. The other one was like aluminum, and then this is plastic.
13 was
Sid.
Sid. And you were
10.
10, that's right. Am I missing anybody? Okay,
Deus
so
had
Sid
12.
Who was 12? Deus?
I was 12, yeah.
Numbers are hard. And 10 for Tavi. 5 plus, anybody?
Sherbin 8.
9 for Kenji.
You guys did not roll well, did you?
No.
No.
What are you
Except
talking about?
Kevin.
Yeah, I rolled great.
Did I miss anybody? No? Big battle. Okay. Samurai B. First thing that happens.
Oh, sorry. Did we determine if these are mercenaries or if they are bannermen?
Do they look like Garlean?
They do not look Garlean. They do not carry themselves in Garlean military fashion. They seem very much like they are samurai.
So
definitely-
actual retainers of
Correct.
Uematsu as opposed to mercenaries.
That's what it appears.
Cool, cool.
Yes, and they're using spears, which is what his clan is known for.
Spears with banjos on the end. Because music.
Spears with banjos on the. All right.
It's the first instrument that came to mind. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Maybe they're just really long flutes.
Bass flutes.
Didgeridoo?
There you go. Yeah, didgeridoos with spears on the end.
Running up here and is going to chuck.
Y'all are fucked.
As they ran, going to chuck a javelin at Kenji.
Where's Kenji?
Nice.
Is that a good camera angle, or do you guys want me to move it to the side
That
more?
works.
It's Penta, so she just did 400 damage.
KO.
18 to hit.
Negative.
Cool. All right. Samurai.
Kenji doesn't even draw his blade, he just sidesteps.
And it goes right into Sid.
This one is also throwing a javelin at Kevin.
Underutilized strength is in 5th edition. I feel like it's fair.
19 to hit, Kevin.
Kevin.
That's a yes.
John?
I'm pretty sure that hits. His boots will
Knock it out.
Did I kill him already?
He's dead, Jim.
I mean, there's because Kevin does not use a shield. There is no way he could have that armor class.
True.
Okay.
Expensive.
Oh, are you back?
Yep,
Is that John?
Sorry. Yep, I'm
Does
back.
19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Does this set not have a name? Oh, there it is.
This is my half-orc guy. His axe broke.
Dominus. It's 4 points of piercing damage as a javelin grazes you, Kevin.
Weak sauce.
Okay. All right. So sniper.
Raisins for sheep.
Okay. This sniper right here, or they're gonna shoot. This one targeting Omega, who's running at them, or is getting ready to run at them. That's such a cool mini.
Yeah, I haven't painted it yet. So.
It's still very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for it again, Christian.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'm gonna do another version of it with my new printer.
Ooh.
Christian's a hero.
Christian found a new hobby. Okay, 14 hit.
No.
Okay,
Is Omega okay with the flag coming out of her head?
it grew that way.
Yeah.
Have you done any resin prints yet?
You know, this
Not
one's
yet,
gonna
no,
shoot at
I'm
Omega as
alcohol.
well.
Right.
This one is a 17.
Still no hit.
Jesus Christ.
You
Damn.
can't put vodka
Kevin,
on
you're
it.
up. Soul, you're on deck.
How close am I to the nearest spear slash gunman?
Like plastic ball.
Okay, so the archers are up here on the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to the archers.
Archers are up here.
Mm-hmm.
If you're flying. The samurai are directly in front of you over here. The closest one to you.
No, I'm going to the archers. Archers.
Okay, so they're 25.
Are they 50 feet up?
No, they're supposed to be 25. Just it's 25.
Okay,
I know it doesn't
25
look like it's 25.
All right, then I can make it in with flying.
That'd be close.
Whatever, it's fine. What was that, John?
I can make it with flying.
Okay.
Yes, you killed them all.
Nicely done.
His stench just knocked them all out.
Forgot to wipe yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just this is gonna be real simple. I just take out my great sword, my demon sword, my dark sword, and attack.
More
Twice.
like dork sword.
Okay.
Got him.
First one is a 13.
That is a miss.
Next one is 23. That one has to hit.
That one hits. That one also misses.
We're fucked. Run away. They have higher armor than Kenji. Run.
So it's 11 plus. Yeah, 1d8.
In my head, I combine.
Or so 15 total.
Gal Sparrows, which is my weapon.
He does dragon
like
blade?
a welcome type of thing. These
What are you looking for?
spell slots, 2 level 1 spells. And then when I do my dance, then I can generate dance.
Okay. I see. Okay. Smart use of the ship's nice. Okay, thank you.
Are you good for drinks, David?
I'm good right now. I've got wine, women, and song. Okay.
15 total damage right now.
Sure. This archer crumbles.
Sweet. Didn't realize I was gonna kill him.
Yep.
Cool. That's hold on, I gotta see if this is a free action. 1 sec, I gotta look it up. It's a bonus action, so I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel. I'm using Fight or Flight, which allows me to cast either Cause Fear or Compelled Duel. But I'm gonna use compelled duel on the archer that's closest to me.
Make him fight you.
Make him fight me, and if he doesn't, he has to roll. If he doesn't choose to fight me, then he has to roll to not fight me, basically.
Sure. Gotcha. Okay. But he rolls when it's his turn, right?
Exactly. Yeah, he rolls when it's his turn. Wait, I'll look it up real quick. Hold on, because I'm not sure how exactly how it works. But you can go on. I'll let you know.
You're up. Omega is the next player character.
I think I'm going to take aim and fire my longbow at closest archer.
Gasp.
Oh, that's Kevin.
Oh, it has to make a. It has to make a. Sorry, Jazz, it has to make a wisdom saving throw right now.
I like how I was talking to you.
All right, thank you.
9.
Yeah, that fails.
Okay. So he's got to fight you.
So he has to fight me. If he chooses not to fight me, then he basically attacks for disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Closest things with taunt in 5th edition.
Yep.
So then I'll aim at
The camera back down a little bit.
Oh,
No.
Fine.
Oh, it must have got bumped. My bad.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you don't want to be looking at my face from below.
Yeah, just the drink will slide out of the way at some point. Nope. Never mind.
There you go, Chris.
Okay, let me fix this thing. Is that better, or
Okay, aim it. Yeah.
how's that?
There you go.
What if I need my
Can't see the archers, but that's fine, I think.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what we're gonna get right now, I think.
I can always zoom over if we do something in that quadrant.
Yeah.
Constant motion.
Or you could just, come to California.
Get them all.
All right.
A long walk.
I'm going to shoot my longbow at this dude.
Okay. Shoot it. Hit it. Come on. I'd rather not.
14.
14 hits.
Excellent.
Just enough is 14.
What's happening?
I just said hi, Bob.
Here now.
2 piercing.
That's a different type of
You don't
compelled
add anything to
duel.
that?
I did that.
You only have a +1.
Yeah.
To your dex?
That can't be right. He has 1d8 +1 for his longbow.
What's your dexterity score?
+1.
Oh, hello.
Then
12.
yeah, that
Wow.
that stacks.
Wow. Okay. Sure. 2 damage.
Don't let them say you're not on.
My music's very good.
I know, right?
Hey, you actually hit the guy, and he said, "Ow!"
You remember that?
Shot his pinky toe off. That was deep.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to get Todd the Bardic Inspiration token.
Todd, yeah.
Toddy.
Todd.
It's because it's Todd.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm Todd. Nice to meet you. Man, I miss this character. Todd. And
That was fun.
Okay, so that's Soul's turn. Samurai D. That is the Genbu one. He's going to dash.
Traitor!
He's going to dash all the way up to Kenji and activate the lair action to attack. Or use the lair to attack.
Hell yeah.
17.
That's a negative there, Big Pappy.
All right, you parry away his attack with ease. Sniper over here is trying to figure out how to get past the wall. Same thing with the next sniper.
Kind of missed it. How does the layer attack?
It's they get a bonus ability or action because they're in the lair.
It's their home turf.
It's a me rule because your party is so big. I have to balance things for the enemies.
Completely fair. I just thought, like, in my mind, like, there's like a gun in the layer, or like poison darts that are shooting at us. I don't know. That's use the layer attack. That's how I imagined it.
No, lair attacks will always come in initiative to count 20, by the way. If it's a lair action, that's when it'll happen. But this is the fact that they're in the lair, they get home field advantage, more or less. Yeah. Okay, so Genbu is charging, attacking, missed Kenji. That's right.
Genbu's a traitor!
Can we have Renoir run up and do the exact same thing, attacking Kenji? They really don't like Kenji.
I have friends.
Okay,
It's just
this
nice to
one,
be wanted.
It's a 19.
Also, no, get wrecked, nerd. Nice, he's a 20, baby.
It will irk me in forever that he has a higher armor class than Millie.
Omega, you're up. Sid's on deck. Deus in the hole.
Who's the nearest archer from me?
All of
The
them.
one that got 2 damage?
It's me, so no.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yes, it's Soul.
The enemy archer.
Your target priority is incredibly literal.
Alright.
All pretty equidistant.
I'm gonna go for the nearest enemy archer.
So this one.
Grappling hook. And then once I get up there, I'm gonna hit the motherfucker.
You have to roll for the grappling hook, right?
I don't believe so. I'm not trying to hit them with the grappling hook. I'm just trying to scale the wall with the grappling hook.
Right, but it's still movement, and I think you still have to climb it. So go ahead and roll climb with advantage, or athletics with advantage.
Sure.
It just gives you. It makes something that would have been impossible to climb possible, and if it was already possible, it gives you advantage. That's how I see it.
24.
Yeah, you're fine.
Right.
You bound up that wall with the rope.
I'm gonna kill someone.
Bloodlust.
Yeah.
R2D2 screech.
Exactly. All right, and then I'm gonna attack this fool twice.
Not Fifi.
Okay.
All right, first hit is a what is 13 plus 23?
Yeah, it hits.
Jeez,
23.
I guess
I'll dump a munition into it too, so that's 3 damage plus.
She does this with her stick, but it doesn't do nothing really.
So 8 bludgeoning damage and 11 thunder damage.
Okay, sure. You bludgeon it, and then your munition goes off, and you blow off the entire upper half of their body. They're dead.
Oh, it feels so good to be back.
Do you have more than one attack?
Yeah.
There's another guy right next to you.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
That's a 27.
Yeah, that one misses though. No, that one.
Oh,
misses.
okay. And I'm gonna dump another munition into this because
I just pictured the Robot Chicken skit where Anakin's killing younglings, but imagines he's running through a field of chopping sunflowers. And that's what Genbu's going to these poor archers.
I think you mean Omega.
Yes.
Alright, so it was how much? It was 6 bludgeoning on that one and 11 thunder.
Yeah, alright, you blow that guy to pieces as well. Jesus.
And just like it's like raining blood, like fucking Tarantino film for like a second as Omega's just soaking it in. And that's all.
Okay. Sid, you're up. Deus on
Just
deck.
picturing like happy music playing.
All right,
Yeah.
those 2 samurai that ran up are kind of diagonal on either side of Kenji.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to move over to touch the wall I made and cast Earthen Spike on the square 2 in front of Kenji. Yep. So anyone within 5 feet of that has to make a dex saving throw as a giant spike of earth sprouts up.
So that would be
should
the
get
2
both.
samurai.
That should get both of them, yeah.
Yep. Math checks out.
Okay. What's the save?
Dex save.
What's the number?
17.
They both fail.
Alright, so they both take 4d8 piercing damage and are knocked prone.
Wow. 4d8 or 48?
4d8.
Okay.
Let's just pretend it was that first one.
18 piercing damage and they're knocked prone.
Okay.
Giant FU spike. And bonus action, I'll send my new lith to hover around Chervin. And that's it.
It was 18, you said?
18.
Just making sure. Deus, you're up.
Okay.
Tavi's on deck.
So I blow a kiss to Sol, Tavi, and Sid to embolden them in this fight. So they're blessed, so they get a D4 to their attacks and savings throws.
Wow.
Yeah. And that generates a dazzling dance charge.
You said Sol, Tavi, and who?
Sid.
Sid.
Yeah. And
Bardic Inspiration does what again?
I think I've had too much to drink.
D8 to any D20 roll.
It says on the token.
Impossible.
If you look at the token, it'll tell you what.
Because you're a full bard, right? No
yeah,
multi-class? Yeah, it'll tell you.
So yeah, it should be on my level, so it should be a D8 for you. So you can add it to any of your rolls after you roll it.
Yeah.
But before
It's
you
just that the
hear
bless
the
is
results.
as long as I can concentrate on it. So.
And bless and that stack.
Yeah.
Bless up.
Yeah. So that's my turn.
You didn't do any attacks.
No, that's an action to cast bless.
Okay.
You said there's a D4 that you got it.
Sniper over here is very curious, like, how the fuck do I get through this thing? Okay. Tavi, you're up. Kenji on deck.
Yeah. Attacks and saves.
Alright, Tavi's gonna be like, but they're all dead already. Wait, how do I do that? And then he's gonna turn over here and cast essentially necrotic fireball. And hit these 4.
Darker?
Darga.
It's a saving throw, right? Same thing as fireball?
Same thing.
What's the save?
Should be Dex save DC 15.
Okay. That's a save for Penta. Not a save for Dominus. Not a save for Axe Guy. Not a save for Davrigol. Okay.
Nice. Well.
Was that Davrigol?
Yes. What?
Is that Davrigol?
The only one who saved was Penta.
So Davrigol had an axe for his black blade?
That is a way old Davrigol.
Oh.
That one's from Pathfinder. Like, I was playing with Chris in 2014? With Rhett?
He was a black blade magus, right?
He's a dragonborn.
But the intelligent weapons?
Yes, but I had the axe instead of a...
Yeah. And he killed a hagfish.
I did. I blamed it. That was fun.
36. Necrotic damage.
So everyone except for Penta just died.
Nope.
That did work.
Jesus.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Hold on. Yep. Jesus. Can you guys leave my dudes alone, please?
Tavi's still learning how to use his magic.
I only meant to stun them.
Thought it was a sleep spell.
Okay, cool. Fun stuff. Kenji, you're up. Sure been on deck.
Is there are those spikes still there, Sid, or did they disappear?
It's just one spike straight up. Just shot
Does
right
it
in
stay
front
on
of
the battlefield, though, as a terrain piece?
No.
Yes.
It crumbles back down.
Never mind.
That's the new one.
Great. I'm gonna move to get in range of Penta because I'm not gonna attack 2 guys on their backs because that's lame.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna attack her.
Go for it. I mean, you just did 18 damage.
I got a 25 and a nat 1.
Thank you for the nat 1. 25 hits.
That is 16 damage.
Okay. They die. Jesus. I was gonna ask how do you want to do this, but I don't think it's a long enough fight for that.
There's one archer left up there, And then the 4 on this side. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Sherbin, you're up. Wall's gonna follow and be like, wait, what the fuck?
There's still 4 more archers on the other side, right?
Yeah, 4 on like this.
They're essentially
side.
blocked off.
When does that wall?
And there's still 2 spearmen alive in front of us. Or you guys.
On the ground.
Just on the ground.
Right here.
All right. How many of my party are around me?
Most.
Most? Okay.
I mean, directly
There's only
next to you,
3
there's
visible
3.
bad guys still standing.
Right next to you, there's 3 people.
3 people? Okay. Alright, Sherbin's going to draw a card.
Draw!
What did she draw?
She draws the void.
She drew the balance. Bonus 1d6 damage on all damage rolls. Bonus damage applies once per action, attack damage roll, bonus action, and reaction. This increases to 2d6 at this level. So, yeah, 2d6. Alright.
And I thought she was summoning crumple.
And who gets that?
Yeah, who are you putting that on?
He's going to...
What do I mean?
Who gets
Here's
that
a-
2d6?
He's going to toss that to Kenji. Since it seems like he's a popular guy in this fight.
My
And
friend.
Leaving Soul to do his 2 damage.
I don't blame her.
Let me see what that is. 2d6. So,
I'm just gonna start playing music in the background while I'm trying to do damage.
5. Okay, so you get 8 plus damage.
Well, they roll it when they hit.
Oh, they have to do it?
Yeah. It's essentially like a small weapon enchantment on top of their hits when or if they hit.
Okay, so I can't predetermine what it is. It's just
No. Yeah, because every attack it could be 2 to 12, so every hit that Kenji makes, he adds 2d6 for the next minute.
okay. All right, and then for my bonus action,
I would argue that should not be susceptible to crit bonuses.
No, that wouldn't be added to crits.
Yeah.
I think I left something on my printer.
let's see. Can I move up to where Kenji is also included in within 60 feet of me
Kenji is within 60 feet of you, yes.
already? Okay.
Yeah.
So
He's only like 40 feet in front of you.
Okay. All right. So I'm
In
not.
fact, I would say if it's a 60-foot bubble, the entire party, short of Millie, is within 60 feet of you.
All right. So for bonus action, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word on 6
Are any of
people.
y'all damaged?
I think Kevin's the only person.
Well,
who's
here's
taken
the,
it.
I
here's
haven't
the
taken
thing.
a hit.
It's not just the Mass Healing Word. I'm using my where is it?
Right. Is
The
there
nocturnal
a time duration on your buff, though? Like the temporary hit points that say these last for the next minute?
It doesn't
the
say.
description?
It just says if spell casted that restores HP, leave a number D4 on affected creatures. As
Okay,
far
good.
as-
Then that means it lasts until the next short or long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes it'll say it only lasts for a minute, then you wouldn't necessarily want to use it, but in your case, it basically lasts until everybody calms down.
Gotcha. So then for a D4, I'll get a 3 shield.
What?
So we all
Uh,
got
What's the ability? It gives you how many D4 again?
It just says number D4.
Equal to what, though? Like number D4 equal to your proficiency bonus, equal to your wisdom modifier?
It doesn't say. I know I've used this before.
Because it should be either your wisdom modifier or your proficiency bonus. Let me look that up. Oh. I'm going to read the book entry. Because it should be at least 4 or 5 dice, depending on which it is.
I have it open right now, I think.
Astrologian. Wisdom modifier. So roll 5d4 and add that
Okay.
much as a bonus.
Okay.
And at this point, going forward, it will always be 5 because your wisdom can't go above 20 in most cases.
Okay.
Chris, the line's really good.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Glad you like it.
It really is.
Well, those Hero Forge painting minis are pretty
Now
nice.
you gotta make a Hero Forge soul.
That came out so good.
Oh, well. You are going to?
Oh, I will.
Just because you saw that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Can
they came
someone
out surprisingly
It's probably on.
Can someone roll a 1d4 for me? My dice went under my PC.
Oh, no.
Somebody with good luck roll.
I believe it has.
I've been rolling really
I rolled
It has to be Sid.
but I'll...
It has to be Sid.
Yes.
Come on.
3.
3?
Yep.
A 3? Okay, so
Nice.
3,
Yeah,
6,
better than average, like normal.
12, 13,
That's Sid's
14.
model in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Better than average.
It's okay.
You told me that.
All right.
As long as she's consistent, that's all I care about.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, so there's 6 people, including me, right? 6 of us on the team.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
What about me?
8. Well, because we have Kenji, Sid, Deus, Sherbin, Tavi. Who's the great
Soul
one?
behind him.
Soul.
Kevin.
So that's 6 right there. 7 and 8 up top.
Okay. Tabby seems kind of beefy, so I'll leave him out. But the rest of us are going to get a 14 shield.
You get 7 people total
6.
because there's 8 of you out there.
Oh. What?
Because the only people that are missing are Millie and Harry.
Just say who it doesn't hit. I think that's easier.
All right.
Kevin,
So
cough, cough.
2 people it doesn't hit.
Probably
Sure,
these
said
two.
Tabby. So Tabby.
Yeah,
and
Tabby
Kevin.
and
Yeah,
Kevin, probably.
yeah. Tabby and Omega.
I was gonna say Kevin because he pissed you off, but okay.
Onega is the
Feels nice.
beefiest in terms of like bulk.
Sherman's a bigger person.
Yeah, Sherbin's a much bigger person than Kevin.
Only the use of both person.
I'm the biggest person in the group. You're high, and then size
Also
low.
untrue. Factually false.
Both in height and endurance.
Okay, cool. So you just gave what to everybody? A shield?
14. It was the nocturnal benefit.
And it lasts until
Next rest.
or until they're used.
Yes.
Oh, so temp HP, right?
They did a really good job of representing shield healers in this by using the temporary HP. I think
Temporary HP is so underutilized
They did
in
a
standard
fantastic
5th edition.
it very much mimics how shield healing works in Final Fantasy because you can get a shield that covers more than your health bar. Like you'll see a yellow line above it showing how much extra HP you have.
Nice.
I think it's really cool.
No, like in WoW, the priest has a shield healing subset, and I like that one much more than the straight up regular heals.
Well, there's 2 shield healers and 2 regen healers in Final Fantasy.
Nice.
Astro King, one of the shield team.
Astro used to be because it could switch between the 2, but I think it's Astro and White Mage are the regen healers, and then Scholar and Sage are the shield healers now.
Nice. That makes sense for Sage.
Yeah.
Dude.
They actually just changed their classifications as of Endwalker, so it's recent. Was there anything else on your turn, or was that it?
That's it. He's not moving anymore.
Sniper is going to attack Kevin from close range, but it's not disadvantaged.
No sniping.
That one is a 16 on Kevin.
Oh, there goes my temporary shield. Oh, 16 didn't hit.
It does not hit?
Does not hit.
Alright, he's just frightened and shoots wildly and misses from close range.
Because Kevin's at what, 17?
You were trying to hit me. Ah, good.
Alright, so this one, Renoir. Oh no, never mind, that one's dead.
No, they're prone.
Now Renoir stands up. No, the one that I was thinking of was dead. But okay, stands up and then charges at, looks around, charges at Sid. Leaps at Sid to attack. 19.
Catch shield and throw up a big green shield in front of me.
So that makes your AC what?
+5.
Plus
So what's
5
your total?
AC. 21.
Okay, cool. He a little surprised and actually looks worried now. Now Genbu stands up, and this one's gonna hit Tabby. 18.
That'll hit, but I've got mirror images up.
So how many do you have?
3.
So it's a D4, right?
Let me see.
I roll a D4, I think, and a 1 is you.
I think he rolls.
Let's see. 3 illusory images. Locate yourself in the space. Blah, blah, blah.
Someone set up us the bomb.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack during spell duration, roll a D20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, you have to roll 6 or higher to change the target's attack.
Yeah, and then every time he loses a duplicate,
I have to roll D20 and I have to roll 6 or higher.
And every time he loses a duplicate, it goes up.
Alright, so 1 duplicate is dead.
Okay. Very confused. He's gonna multi-attack and attack you again.
Did he ever live?
That one is a 20.
So now it's, instead of 6 or higher, it's
10 or 11?
Well, no. It would be 7, right?
It's 8 or higher.
Okay.
And then the last one's 11 or higher.
Nice.
So another duplicate.
Okay, you have 1 left.
1 left.
Cool. Probably gonna be dead by the time that comes around. Kevin, you're up.
So, looking at the archer that's right next to me, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
The first attack. Kills. Oh, that's a nat 20.
You're on candid combat camera.
Jesus Christ.
Don't look, I'm hideous.
I mean, I don't even need to roll. What I want to do is I want to chop off his head and then kick him like off the wall so he falls on the ground. Kind of like it, so everyone's intimidated, like, oh my god, this guy's missing his head, and he just hit the
You
ground.
should need to roll damage first to determine.
You should kick his head
Alright, I'm gonna roll
across the
damage.
way.
I'll roll damage. That's fine.
You used to watch us recording it, and now you're actually on the camera yourself.
Watch yourself.
John.
Not you.
John, you should punt his head over the other side so it falls where all the archers who don't know what's going on are.
You're gonna kick it like a soccer ball over the wall.
Sure. 22 plus. Okay, so with my additional damage, 29 damage. Is he dead?
29 damage? What the fuck did you do?
You critted.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah. All right. Exactly what you just described happened.
Use your second attack for a football punt over with his head.
Yeah, and then I'll use my second. Exactly what I said. But my second attack, I want to kick and try to like enrage fear wherever the other archers are over the wall. And I'm gonna do an athleticism check as my attack. It's 23.
You punt through the head. It goes everywhere.
Yeah. You got visceral and brains.
I was using athleticism versus not attacking. So it would be so I wouldn't destroy it.
Is that Richard's brains?
Okay.
And then is anyone within any other enemies within? Shoot, I got rid of the page.
Your movement is still
Hugging distance.
You can fly over the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Yeah, I haven't even really moved yet. I'm gonna fly over the wall to see what's over there. See what I can see.
So basically, you're halfway between where you were and the other side of the wall.
Okay, sounds good.
Because you're down there. Yeah, he did.
Am I in it?
Behold the graveyard.
There's hand is in there.
Oh, try one more. Oops.
DM Fenrir.
Yeah, so there are the only visible baddies are Genbu and Blue Renoir.
Who looks like they have the most health? Who looks like they're strong right now?
No one. They've all taken damage. The enemies that are next to you all look beat to shit.
Oh, okay. Well, then instead of using anything, I'll say, hey, you all should probably just stop fighting now and give us your weapons. Just a recommendation.
One living samurai.
Two. They both took the same amount of damage.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll stop. I'm just floating in the air.
Is the one guy alive surrendering?
There's 2 alive. One here, one
Red and blue.
Red versus blue. One of them's named Caboose. The other one's named Sarge.
Wasn't Sheila the tank?
Sheila is the tank.
Hey, with that last D20, how close are we to our limit break? You don't have to say number, just like, are we getting closer? Are we far away?
You're close to level 1.
Yeah, close to level 1. Got it.
Alright, I'm gonna just shoot my bow at this guy right here by Tavi.
D4.
Yep. Bless add the D4 on
Yeah,
that.
roll a D4 too. Add it to it.
For the damage, right?
Attack,
Oh, for
not
the
damage.
attack.
Oh, for the attack. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
for both. No, just attack.
Attacker saving throws, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be like a blessed weapon or elemental weapon to add damage.
so that is 23 to hit.
Yeah, pretty sure it hits.
Yeah. Nice. Sorry, I had to stop taking a drink.
So
Don't do that.
1d8 plus 1. Haha! 6.
Which one
You don't have any.
Genbu.
How do you want to do this?
You don't have any damaging bard spells? Like
I do.
It's just mockery or something.
Yeah, I do. I just wasn't.
It would actually average more damage than your longbow would. Because it's 2d4.
But you know what?
Almost 3d4 at next level.
How do you want to kill him? Because your attack killed him. Why don't you describe it?
He saved us from Genbu.
I'm hoping I'm just shooting my
We all do
arrow
that.
at the eye and it passes through the head.
Okay. You just see the samurai just kind of fall over. Just dead. Just dead.
So just one left.
Wow. Omega, you're up.
Oh no.
How many more archers are by me?
None.
Archers are gone.
The archers on that side are gone. There's
Literally
archers
one
on
samurai
the other side.
right here.
That's the one guy?
He's the one guy.
Can I jump to him?
Yes.
I will.
Yeah, I'd say that Omega can leap that. Sure.
Hell yeah.
And
Roll
I'm
an
just-
athletics check for it.
Alright, athletics is a 23.
Superhero landing.
And I'll attack twice.
What was your roll?
23.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. A 19 to hit the first one.
That's a hit. Just roll
And
damage.
Alright. I'm not gonna put munitions in this yet.
You don't say.
So the first one's 10 damage.
10 is enough to kill it. So how do you want to do it?
Drop it, T-Rex.
Omega, showered in blood, leaps into the air, and like swan dives stick first directly into his throat as he like looks up as the shadow comes in. Goes all the way through.
Comes out his butt.
And then stands.
Reverse Vlad the Impaler pole vaults.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't think that was in any of the books I gave you, Omega.
Improvising.
Okay.
No,
Battle.
those were the books I
This battle,
gave.
for all intents and purposes, is
Don't worry,
over.
What about the archers? They didn't find
The other ones, no, they're blocked off. They're completely blocked off.
hanging out with the head.
I mean, they can shoot a volley over, but they can't see anyone.
Playing kickball.
For the record, Kenji hasn't even stopped his stride since killing that person. He's just moving straight for the target.
So you're running towards the door?
Yeah, I'm guessing we're all gonna keep moving towards where we think the.
Before that happens, Millie, another note.
Let's say.
You want the deets, right?
Yeah.
It's like, so he takes a little bit longer to write this time, and it's really scribbled hand because he's on fucking show.
ASL.
But does the exact same thing, and you catch it, and it basically just says, "We were hired to find rare katanas, blades, and hilts, and bring them to him. We're done."
Does it say anything about the swords being restored?
No, that's all it says. Literally what I just said, that's all it says.
then another 12 seconds. Is it Murasame was the name of the sword? The one that we were hired to refine?
Yeah. Well, Murasame, technically. But
Murasame fixed with a question accent. Or, like, in a questioning tone.
Alright, one more note before he kicks his chocobo to go faster. Right? So he throws the note back, and it just says, no fucking clue. And then he just spurs his chocobo, and for whatever reason, you see him cast something. And suddenly the chocobo's moving twice as fast.
Nice. Okay, no, I'll just... Boop.
Okay. But he actually casts Meteor.
It lands on you.
No! But it could be conveniently, it's just enough to like do like a rocket jump in Team Fortress 2 and launches Millie all the way back to the base.
She just lands right in front of everybody.
Lands on top of the archers back here.
On the other side. Hey guys.
Kenji,
Are you all playing
with
headball?
disadvantage, I need you to make a dexterity check.
Dexterity
Really
saving throw or dexterity check?
Save, sorry.
All right, with disadvantage, that's a whoopsie doodles on my part. 2.
Okay. Those who are looking, you just see Kenji disappear. Kenji, you feel the feet go out, or you feel the ground go out beneath your feet. And you fall for 15 foams or so. Before you realize what you're falling into.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spike pit, maybe?
It's a punji pit.
Oh shit.
So,
Literally.
that's a considerable amount of damage that you're about to take.
So now Kenji.
Good thing you got evasion.
Since it was a dexterity saving throw, I have evasion, so it's halved.
For the purposes of this trap,
Get wrecked.
I'm not going to allow evasion. This is not something that you would normally dive out of the way from. This is something you're falling into. And I don't think that you can evade something you're falling into. Do you disagree?
Technically, somebody here has a technique that would allow them to, but no, you're good, yeah.
Okay.
Can I cast Feather Fall on him?
It's way too fast. Yeah, like you see him disappear. Would you know? Oh, he fell. Is that what you
Like
think?
Scooby-Doo trapdoor style.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he like this for a while?
Yeah, you just saw him.
That's the actual visual representation of Featherfall. It's just...
He looked down before he fell, right? There was at least a 3-second period when he was like, am I about to fall? And then he falls, right?
23?
22 points of piercing damage. And you are currently slightly impaled.
Oh, only slightly.
Could be
That's
worse.
the thing. It's because you looked down. If you didn't look down, you could have kept walking
Let me put it
forward.
this way. There are sharpened sticks sticking out of the ground. One of them went through your leg and another through your arm.
We got one more of each of those, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly over towards him. Towards where he appeared.
Okay, and now you can clearly see him in the pit.
Kenji, how'd you get down there? Yeah.
Fucking Amasu must have spent a little longer here. And I pull my arm off the spike, and then I cut the one off my leg and pull it out.
I'm gonna fly down and try to pick him up.
You don't want to pick you up?
This might hurt a little. With that spike right there, it's still lodged in you, but I promise it'll be over quick. You ready?
I don't exactly want it to be over quick if you
And
can
I
drop
just
me
go.
again.
Sorry, Kenji, you've been hurt. Got to put you down like a racehorse.
You had a good run.
Deus did it for Omega's Chocobo, so.
Oh, that's true.
I pull
Okay,
him out of
I
the
think it's in
hole
the air.
and lay him gently, actually very gently. You're surprised how gently I was able to do that. On the ground next to the hole.
Okay, so you're for the moment, unless you get some healing, you're kind of lamed. It's very difficult for you to put pressure on that leg.
Don't worry, I'm good at these medical things. First, let me see if you broke anything.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Kevin, take 3
Can
steps.
Jordan run up and kind of shoulder Kevin out of the way?
Sure.
Well, careful. There's still a hole right here, everyone. I don't want to fall and get staked. I mean, I can climb.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that the healers are doing their thing, and I'm gonna fly up and see if I can figure out where Nobuo went.
Okay, sure. His first name's Nobuo. He ran into the house, so he's indoors. That's the only possible place he could have run from where he was, so you can't see indoors.
Okay, then I will go to the doors.
You see Millie make her way back.
Making my way. I'll go to the doors and see if they're unlocked.
They are. It appears that they are not unlocked. They are barred by something.
Alright, I'll attack them.
Well, before that happens, Sherbin, did you say you're healing Kenji?
Yes.
Are you inspecting his wounds first?
Yes.
Okay. You see a blackish ichor.
Gross.
Leaking out of his wounds.
Ooh.
Kenji, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Especially knowing how those
Disadvantage on this one too? Or is this a regular?
No. This is regular. The only reason you had disadvantage is because you were running headlong towards the door with no concerns. So it's like, okay, well, you step on the pit.
9.
Okay. You lose consciousness.
Can I do detect poison disease?
You may detect poison.
Oh no, Kenji's soul leaves. It's black.
Can I see if he's breathing?
He is breathing.
Later.
He's just passed out. He is poisoned.
He died.
Does detect poison tell you what kind of poison it is?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it does because she's at an advanced level where it would tell you the type of poison.
Is he poisoned?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
Pure poison.
Yes.
It does identify the kind of poison.
Yep.
Oh. Nice. Okay.
Karari.
It's tar poison.
Tar poison. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Turns you into a tar.
No, it's not tar like we know it, but
tunnel.
It basically puts him in a state of euphoria until he chokes on his own vomit.
Oh, wait, it's poison.
Poison.
It's like
I gotta probably suck it out. Kevin's gonna try to suck out the poison.
Oh my god. Kevin, get away from him.
Oh, he's got like venom in his leg. You gotta suck out the poison. Don't worry, I can do it.
Venom is not the same as poison. Get away from him.
He's sucking out the poison.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh, yes.
He's a big guy. You can try to push him, but Ken's gonna die. I don't want him to die.
I'm gonna move up to help both block Kevin and see if I can help him.
I'm saving him. Let me get my mouth.
Kevin, that's horrifyingly unsanitary.
They trained us.
Roll another Constitution save for Kevin Spit this time.
Remember, to get bit by a snake, you're supposed to suck out the poison.
You don't need to suck out the poison.
Don't worry. I know you're all scared, but I can do it. I'm not worried. And I put my lips over his bleeding leg with the black stuff, and I suck.
Okay, well, first you get a very coppery taste from all the blood, which starts running down your chin, and then you become incredibly lightheaded and euphoric. And then your tongue stops working. It's completely numb.
Oh man!
I'm done.
I didn't realize it was chamomile.
Gets it.
Well, real good.
I cast Lesser Restoration on Kevin.
On Kevin?
Why?
Well, I have it for both of them, but while he's choking or whatever he's doing.
He's high. And his tongue is numb.
He's chasing.
I mean, is this not an improvement? Should we not just let this play out?
Alright, I cast it on both of them, technically, I guess.
Alright.
That was a waste.
So, poison is removed from both of you, but Kevin, your tongue is still numb. It's numb from contact with the poison, not because you're poisoned.
Am I still feeling euphoric though?
No.
Damn. Love the upside.
All the downsides.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I slapped his face to try to wake him up.
Yeah, I didn't heal him.
Okay. What are you using to heal Kenji?
What?
I take out a potion. I take out a potion of healing, hey, kid, drink this. And I try to massage his throat so it goes down it.
Sherman and Sid, I believe you said you were casting a healing spell of some sort.
Sherman was healing, I did the restoration.
Action, guys.
Kenji, you come to from the healing that Sid gives you, Sid and Sherman, and then you wake up to Kevin massaging your throat while sticking a bottle in your mouth.
Hey, wake up! Yo, drink this for your bear.
I would reflexively swat him away.
I'd just like to point out that as a terrible experience as this is, it's still 10 times better than what Millie got the last time Kevin tried to help.
Oh, I did a lot of work. Oh, yeah. Oh, so, my God, I'm so happy you're alive. I thought you were going to die, kid.
Okay. Through the ministrations of all three of them, your wounds begin to sew themselves shut, but you have a gnarly scar on your left arm and right leg. On both sides.
Roll 1d8 for your healing. Roll 1d8 for your healing. 1d8?
Basically, imagine bamboo sticks coated in Black Tower heroin. That's what you fell into.
Sick.
Sharpened bamboo sticks.
Oh my god.
By the way, why does Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2's level designer have punji pits in it? Why the fuck does Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 have war crimes?
Gilbert video?
That's true.
So good.
Right?
It's because if anyone doesn't like that soundtrack, they're committing a war crime.
It's super good. That soundtrack is
That game was so fucking fun.
Kenji's gonna get up and move to the front door and say, "Hey, we're gonna probably take a limb or two from this daimyo."
I let him work.
I was trying to get through the door already.
Yeah.
I think it would be smart to keep an eye out for traps if that's any indication.
Doors metal.
Don't say.
I think you can. That's how long do we have to keep?
Kenji, you would be surprised what I have to say.
Fair enough.
Alright, so
back to the keep by this
Yes.
time.
You would have arrived back at the keep to see Kevin forcing a bottle back into Kenji's mouth.
Millie would not have gone to the front. She'd be going to scale the back.
Okay, so you don't see that then.
Yeah, not seeing that, but she's got her
It's
grappling.
completely walled off.
She's got her grappling hook chakrams.
Okay. So are you climbing up the back?
Mhm.
I guess when I was up high up, were there any other doors or entrances, or is it just the one door?
It's just the one entrance.
Which means it's only the one exit. Unless
there's
secrets. But we don't know that. But we should find out.
Okay.
Anyone have a good way to open a metal door?
Kevin's head.
Yeah, give him a
chocobo.
Give me a bird, I will make a door.
Oh, it's so
I will make a door open, I suppose.
I'm assuming the rest of you jumped off your chocobos normally.
Were you killing one door
There's a
with
pile
one
of dead
bird?
chocobos outside the.
Yeah, I dismounted like a civilized person.
Okay.
I don't know why you ever thought Omega was anything less than a non-civilized person.
I'm
Or
not
more.
Okay. So there is a metal door. It appears to be locked or barred in some way. What are you doing?
Hitting it?
Like you're hitting the metal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll kick it open.
It rings. Okay, sure. Roll a strength check.
Alright.
Omega's got her stick out. Just Wingardium Leviosa. Kablam!
It's a 12.
Okay, you kick the door.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't move.
Well.
Millie, you don't see any doors or windows in the back.
This door is my greatest opponent yet, like in all D&D games.
There's a roof you could climb on.
So if I go down the roof and then look
Got
over
it.
the side, there is not a single opening besides that one entrance where they're at.
Correct. Dude's paranoid.
Roofie.
It gets real
What's the roof
stuffy
made
in
out
there.
Shingles, just normal shingles.
Cool. Millie's gonna toss her acid grenade on the roof to bore a hole through it.
When life gives you no doors, make a door.
Okay. You're still in the back, so yeah, you get a milli-sized hole burnt through the roof.
And then she'll Splinter Cell style just lean through the hole, shotgun out, see if anybody's in the room.
Nobody's in there? No.
Fenn's in the
That's
room.
adorable.
Bob is in the room.
Buddy.
Yeah, Bob. He's like,
You find Fenrir, not that one, but actually the Norse mythological Fenrir is in the room.
and I'm a cat. Fuck.
Put your hand in his mouth.
Yeah, so
Hear this
you
bitch
look in,
up.
and it appears to be an attic of some sort. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of stuffed in here haphazardly. It's nothing that you recognize to have been part of Uematsu's decor. It looks like it's very different. Not his taste.
So it's not shiny.
It's not shiny. It's a dark room, in fact. It's not
Is it
even lit.
old?
I wouldn't say they're old.
Okay.
Are they dusty?
They do have dust accumulated.
Yeah. Not paying attention to that right now. She's gonna put her Cloak of Elvenkind hood up and then just start trying to make her way down
Into that room?
into that room and then further below
Sure. The door is locked in that room.
from the inside, I would presume.
Yeah, it's locked on the inside. That's a good point. Okay, so you open it and you find yourself in a very cold, dim, like no candlelight or anything like that.
I'm good with that.
Hallway that's basically like at the top of the palace. For the rest of you, what are you doing?
We're supposed to go that roll, right?
What?
What?
That door? We're supposed to go that door?
In theory, yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna off the hole. I'm gonna head to the door, and I go to try to open the door.
It does not open.
Try to. What type of door does? What does the door look like? Like, is it a big sturdy door? Like hard to kick?
It's a very big sturdy door. It's double doors, about 15 foams high.
Can I look around for something in the yard we could potentially use as a battering ram?
You find a lot of bodies.
You find Kevin.
You find pole arms.
Can we start searching the bodies? And
Is there
see
any
if there's-
large wooden support that I could potentially cut down?
Yeah.
Or like a tower or something?
Scaffolding. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cut down some scaffolding so we can use a battering ram.
Okay.
And out of character, no one has the knock spell.
I do.
I was gonna say I could dimension door some of this on the other side of the door.
Don't you have to be able to see your location for dimension
You
door?
can just describe it, so I could say.
But there's a
like,
chance of landing in
Yeah.
shit.
So I could
Does the
say,
door
well,
have like a keyhole?
If I get into
That's where the
something.
fun begins.
What was
Does the
that?
door have a keyhole, or does it seem like it's
No.
barred from like the backside?
It seems like it's barred from inside.
What's his name?
Okay.
The little blue demon-y guy from X-Men.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Dimension Door's Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
He can try, but there might be problems.
And if you land in a solid object, you get shunted into the next.
You
open
take like
space and take a lot of
2d10
damage.
damage
You
or
take
something.
like a certain amount of damage.
I remember.
I'm
just-
basically going to be prepping and helping build a
yes,
battering ram. So
4d6.
And I'm gonna check the bodies for any.
Response to the fact that you just fell in a punji pit.
What?
Kenji has no response to the fact that he just fell into a trap.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Dude's gonna get it for this. Kenji's more focused on getting to the guy.
I'm just curious because a couple other things happened. One, you nearly died. You got poisoned and fell into a pit. And two, you saw him using a Reaper scythe. So, just saying.
Is
Are there any rumors of the nature of a Reaper scythe? To like, well, I mean, realistically, only Sherbin and Soul might have any understanding of that significance.
Soul absolutely would know the significance because Reapers are Garlemald, ancient Garlemald art. So while they can't use magic, they were able to
approximate magic.
The rumors say they were able to approximate magic by binding themselves to a void demon.
Okay. Now, would that outside of Garlemald, would like Sherbin have any rumor mill about
Rumors,
Reapers?
yes. No confirmation.
Okay, then us Cliffsiders, no fucking.
Would I know anything about them?
Sides?
Oh, sorry, Kenji too.
Kenji, you probably would have heard about it, but it's one of those things that's like, oh yeah, I heard this exists, but I've never seen it. And nobody that you know has ever seen it. So the type of scythe that you saw Tavi using is not a traditional weapon that anybody really uses.
Okay.
Soul just sprints the opposite way and never.
I mean, neither is Boomstick Girl, but
This is fucked up. I'm out.
Well, you would know that it's binding the void demon to do your will not the other way around.
Okay.
Not a warlock pact.
Right.
Hey, Toby, what was up with your weird sword? Oh,
I have no idea what you're saying.
your sword, the weapon you're using, it was weird. It wasn't like a normal sword.
It's called a scythe. He's gonna like twirl it.
But yeah,
He's a weak person. We're a Papoto family. Just saying.
yeah, we are a Papoto family. That's right there.
It's
I
like,
thought you said weak.
And that thing's good in battle. Like it looks like it's flimsy. Like my sword could cut it. My sword could cut it. My sword could. This hit could cut it.
It's not flimsy.
Oh, well, you have weird weapons. I don't know why you have weird weapons. Anyway, how we get through the door?
Deus, can I use your expertise over here?
oh, expertise. Whoa. What's that? Yes. What?
Trying to build a battering ram out of this here log. You want to help me get some handholds in it so our big, strong people can shove it in the door? We can get to that daimyo and shove it down his throat?
Sure. Yeah.
Put a punji pit in their own home.
You're gonna shove the door down his throat?
Nope, the battering ram. Door will be fine.
Yeah. So I could start hacking away at the beam that he got there.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna cast regular dark on the door and see if I can just blast it open with necrotic energy.
Is anyone nearby?
It's a single target. So
oh, that's single target.
It's
so
not
like
dark
harp.
god. It's just dark.
So it's harp, HARPE. That's what it is in game. The equivalent in game. They have a ranged spell they cast.
It's like a chromatic orb, except it's specifically necrotic.
Sure. Cast over the door. Go ahead and roll an attack roll. Or is it just roll for save and then damage?
No, it's like a chromatic orb, so it's an attack spell attack.
Just checking. Alright. I'm not going to even make you roll for it. You're able to relatively quickly assist Kenji in fashioning a battering.
26 to hit the door.
Sure. You hit the door and you see very clear indentations. Like your spell left some kind of damage and the door is cold to the touch. Like colder than it was like standing normally.
Did the door bend enough that we could see like through the crack between the doors?
No. Anyone else doing anything?
Sneaking my way. Made, I'm doing something.
Yeah, I think we're gonna batter the ram if it's done.
Okay. For Millie.
Actually, if I'm far away from it, then I'd be trying to find his room. Like, if I'm like several stories up, I'm trying to find Lamatsu's room. Or safe room.
Okay.
It's a panic room.
That's the word.
Okay. But do you have a panic switch? No, never mind. You didn't find the Silver Sun pickup.
Yes,
okay.
It's anxiety. It's always on.
Nice. Nice. I actually really like Silver Sun pickups.
Is that a band?
Yeah. I guarantee you've heard some of their music.
Probably. I'm just terrible with band names.
Yeah. Lazy Eye, Panic Switch. Panic Switch is my favorite of theirs, probably. Do you actually like? You don't know? Okay. Anyway, not here or there. Wait, did anyone ever see that really terrible movie? It was a Zack Snyder movie about the girls going through like Fantasyland, taking on samurais and shit. Why can't I remember? Sucker Punch.
I wanted to see it. I heard it was like fun but stupid.
It was.
Yeah.
No, it was just.
It is a fantastic music video.
Yeah. It was the best thing since Footloose.
It had a few good things, but the trailer for it, which was really cool, was set to Panic Switch by Silver Sun Pictures. So that's how.
Yeah, I probably heard it because I remember the trailers for that movie.
So anyway, what was I saying?
So wait, so like you guys didn't watch the movie because you weren't born yet, or
wow?
Sucker Punch came out.
Well, I know. I'm just making sure I'm not like, too old. So.
Sucker Punch was like 2005, something like 6.
2000. I heard it was.
So you guys were
mediocre.
born pre-2005.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
Just
Did
check.
you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. It was okay.
I thought it was alright.
Oh, you did see it?
Yeah, that's
It was the
fun
best
moments.
dance movie since Footloose.
That's fair. That's actually fair.
Exactly.
I just think it had so much promise and then just failed.
Yeah, like most movies.
There you go. Yeah. What are you barking at?
The darkness.
Sucker punch.
You're gonna get vibrated.
Hey, he's mastering the slight bark so I don't vibrate.
How much can I get away with? Basically, he's a smart dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows just where to pee and poo.
Except for that. Okay, so
Hunting for Omatsu.
hunting. Yeah, you find you're not really sure where you're looking. You find a bunch of doors. There's a lot of stuff here. You feel like you're wandering through a part of the castle that's not well trodden. It's something that probably has been ignored for quite some time. But looking around, you find a bunch of rooms. Some of them empty, but most of them are just like the one that you came in through, where it's just got a bunch of shit stored in there. And it doesn't look like it's aesthetic at all.
A lot of cute stuff.
No.
It's adorable. All the doors.
Hawaii.
I take 16 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Millie just hears a scream in the background. Like, oh, I guess he's dead now.
That was my plan to get rid of him.
Puns.
Start shouting puns from the courtyard until he dies.
Okay, so while that's happening,
Bob's eating the towel over there.
That's all right.
Okay.
That's fiber.
Good job, Bob.
Bob, don't be dumb.
You just stopped. He's thinking about it.
I decided to be dumb.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, so battering ram. Who's assisting you in battering the door down? I'm assuming Kenji.
Yeah, probably Kevin.
Strong.
Kevin's there.
Omega.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm not
If
even gonna
there's
make you
space,
all-
I'll help too.
Well, one of you roll with advantage a strength check.
I'll do it.
Don't we all have a +5? Like,
Oh, good point. I guess it doesn't matter.
go for it.
That was your idea. I think you should roll.
No, my dice have been betraying us tonight.
Somebody batter the door.
Do it,
Okay,
Kevin.
okay.
Kevin was
18.
18. You see some definite damage as the door is attacked with the battering ram. You watch it; it very clearly bends inwards before like bouncing back out, and now you can see through the center of it. It's deformed. You can see that there very clearly is a wooden.
All right, I'm gonna try and swing through the crack and chop through that.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll an attack.
You didn't say stop. I'm gonna swing the battering ram
Oh,
again.
Jesus.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously, if he's going again, then I'll wait.
All right, roll a strength strength check. Not saving throw.
11.
Okay, you hit the door and bounce off. Go ahead, Tabby.
And fall in the plungy pit.
Wait, you didn't say stop. He's got He got to tell us to stop. I don't know what he's doing.
Tabby swings his scythe, and it goes straight through the bar that is holding the door, and moves out of the way just as Kevin rushes at it again with the battering ram. And all of you, the door flies open, and those of you on the battering ram just go whoa, just like lose your footing as you slam inside, and the battering ram hits into one of the walls on the inside and just sticks into it.
Nice.
Uematsu's on the other side, and he just gets rammed.
Yeah. But that is where we're picking up next week. Now that you have
No,
entered the
my God.
conference.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, y'all pretty effective in a fight.
Yeah. That fight wasn't
Some of
meant to
us.
be indicative of your strength. I mean,
No,
other
no,
than the fact
it is.
cutting down a bunch of nobodies, but yeah. Good
What were the
session.
4 archers
Now
doing
they
while
have
that was
nobodies.
happening?
What was that?
What were the 4 archers doing while that
No,
was
like,
happening?
That blocked off for like an hour, so no idea. They have no way of getting down.
They're just playing mahjong up there.
Yeah. They're playing
With the head.
Hingashi mahjong. It's the same thing as Doman mahjong, but they just thought it was better.
They're playing soccer with the head.
Oh yeah, that too.
Just hear some like
It's a good way to get it.
soft, meaty thuds happening up there.
Tavi's probably got like 10 more minutes of my bardic inspiration, I think, at this point.
The last half an hour, right?
Yeah, half an hour.
So I feel like a lot happened in this session, even though it was relatively contained. But I feel like a lot happened.
I agree. So we got way further than we usually get.
Yeah, man, I'm down 4 hit points.
We were down a lot more than that.
Not before I got healed, and with the bonus health that was added on at the beginning of that.
How close were you? How close were you to being knocked out normally?
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Okay, just checking.
Millie, she probably would have died.
I had 14 temporary health on top of my 22 damage I took. So, like... Sure. And I'm a frontline.
That wasn't a fight that was meant to kill all of you. That's all I'm saying.
The punji pit after was...
Also, you did avoid having to fight through, like, 32 other soldiers because of Tavi.
Right, yeah.
Right. Our boy had more kills with his mouth than he did with his...
You avoided the tigers as well. This was going to be a heavy battle episode.
And Matsu's in there shooting up with Bane drugs to fight us.
You do hear one thing, Millie. You hear, you will do what I tell you because I'm paying you well. That's all you hear.
What an asshole.
How close does that sound?
Pretty far away. It's like echoing through the castle.
Good games, guys.
Hey, good games, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye, everybody. See you next
week.
He's being so mean to Bob.
Wait, what?
Bob is the mercenary.
He's the one paying Bob to fight us.
Oh. That's a stretch. Okay.
Next week, I'm gonna really try to make it before it doesn't put itself in my way.
What happened? What?
I said next week I'm really gonna try to be there if work doesn't get in the way.
It'd be nice. I feel like any Kevin Deus drama would be better suited in person.
I agree. More fun.
Yeah,
we're gonna be fighting next week, so it'll be just probably some comments. All right, later, guys.
Bye-bye. What word did you just say?